Yo, what up, you sissy Sallies?
Sissies.
Listen,
You fucking little girls.
yeah, welcome to
You libtards.
welcome to the Wrath of Aquarius podcast. We are here to spread our truth and light to the world, to wake you up. We do episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and our topic today is talking about our sexy bodies and what we carry upon them, and
Ooh, my big,
aka our tattoos.
tattoos.
Or my big schlong. Yeah.
Millimeter monsters we got over here.
I got a theme song if y'all want.
What?
I
Yes,
did a theme
play a
song
theme
back
song.
then. Oh no, like it's just like a verbal.
Oh, okay, sing it then.
Yes,
Spit it.
Don't be silly. It's just King Willie. I hope you're on the pilly, cause I'm about to blossom your lily.
Oh my god.
Now you all know that I don't refer to my dick as King.
You're a new man.
King Willie, but like,
Might as well now.
yeah, might as well if you got the theme song. Like I was so hyped for it.
Yo,
You know, little Will in his 7th grade lab just cooking up some
bars.
Like,
Literally,
Cocaine.
you guys have been blessed with 2 fucking verses from
that's
Will
true.
today.
what's the other?
I've never seen that in my life.
The other one was when you were going off about like the
Oh,
knickknacks they get.
Welcome to Whoa Podcast. We out here spitting rhymes on our dime because we've got tons of time to kill here. JK, we're having a tough time with our little shit
Having
going
technical
on.
difficulties.
My name is Will Raynis. I am one of the co-founders of Whoa Podcast. Sitting next to me on this podcast is...
John Burnup.
And I am Matthew Sicilia.
Terrific. Matt, you want to continue the intro?
Yeah, so pretty much we are here to spread our truth and light to all y'all, to wake y'all the fuck up. We do episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and yeah.
You're trying to take them out.
Our topics today is pretty much just talking about our tattoos and our sexy bodies and
Don't forget like the hour
our big
bullshit.
cocks. Yeah.
The hour of bullshit we talked about before we even got into the main point
Yeah,
of the fucking.
we really
got
needed to
good
keep
shit.
y'all up to date on. Yeah, I guess it was like current shit.
Almost, yeah,
Very
pretty
current,
much.
Yeah. We did a little bit of like current information, contemplation. You know,
Yeah.
the last Monday of the month, we're just gonna either take a break or we're gonna decide to do.
Something.
It. I feel like
send
that
us
doing
some
the
shit.
Q&A
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, if we get enough questions for a Q&A, we'll do a Q&A podcast of a mini one every end of the month.
Y'all want to hear my prediction for 2020?
What's
Sure.
your prediction?
Bermuda Triangle just start roaming around the earth like a Roomba.
What the fuck? Just to fucking cleanse out
Just to
everything.
cleanse everything.
Different fucking zones.
There's actually... Oh, that's really good. It smells really nice.
Cleanse the area.
The fucking... there's like a one in Russia, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably in
Yeah.
like Serbia or whatever. No, Siberia.
It's somewhere like... It's just like a whole triangle. Same shit happens. Same Bermuda Triangle. Same
I would
like,
assume
spikes.
it's
There's like
Siberia.
7 apparently around the world or something like
Because
that.
Siberia
Really?
is supposed
Something
to
like
be
that,
like
yeah.
fucking deadly as fuck.
I heard-
Deadliest catch.
I heard that they're like portals in the earth to like, I don't know, they're like some weird like energy portals in the earth, and then like once you go into there, like kind of like get fucked because there's a bunch of
I
different.
guarantee
level.
if somebody go out in the Bermuda Triangle, roll up shop, they're fucked. Like I can guarantee by the night something whack's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I wonder where they actually go. Like
That's
know,
the
like they
thing.
go in there and disappear.
I think they die because in the middle is like
They
a
could die.
fucking like a whirlpool, right? Like a fucking
Yeah, there's some like weird like
Yeah, they
like
say that.
weathered shit
Yeah.
going on there.
and you can go through it no problem. So it's like what's up?
I feel like it's probably just some stupid shit where there's so much like fog and stuff that you can't see. You just fucking crash into rocks. I don't know though.
Yeah, or it could be like the energy fields
would
and
be-
stuff like
yeah.
that fuck with the technology and then it
Right,
causes
yeah.
system failures.
That's
That
what they
too.
thought Amelia Earhart went down with was just system failures because it like. And like they said there was like a pulse and all shit because it would just shut off all down and then just like
Go
go
back,
back up. You know,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what happens.
Yo.
Has there been people that made it through successfully though?
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be.
Yeah, no, there's like a bunch of people, but it's just
Yeah.
a weird coincidence that it does.
Yeah,
like
the amount of
it's like
people.
it's like 7 like P Mustangs, a fucking cruise liner, like shit like that happens. But like I don't think it.
Yeah, it's probably just like a weird part of the world where there's like bad like energy spikes and like storms and just all sorts of fuck shit.
Yeah.
It's probably some crazy shit.
But what I really want to talk about real quick, Chernoble though.
What about
Y'all
it?
think fucking people running around in there? You think?
Like mutants?
There's mutant fish, and we know that. There's if there are any humans that are dead, people might
I don't
migrate
know.
there now.
I feel like I don't know because I feel like it would just kill humans if it got to that point.
How quick does radiation kill a human?
I don't know. I mean, I think like it has to be a lot to like really kill you fast.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you like give yourself the right amount, stay there and have children and stuff. Maybe something would happen. I have no fucking idea.
Because it does go away naturally over a certain amount of
Yeah.
years, but it's way over the course of like a couple of generations and shit like that.
we ain't gonna see.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not
we
going to see
might see them
Chernoble.
just start to rehabilitate
Yeah.
a little bit, like I'm section.
Well, there are people living in like the forests and stuff, kind of around the border of it.
Really?
And also they have a lot of tours where they like.
Yeah, where they
you
go
in.
there and shit like that.
Did you
yeah.
see the HBO series of Chernoble?
No.
I haven't seen that, but I've seen like those places of. I think it was on Dark Tourist that he went to like the radiation places.
Yeah, he did.
And then he like
did,
was
yeah.
like doing all that shit.
Well, because Chernobyl the show was like a dramatization of like what happened with everything. Because there's so much shit that happened. It wasn't like an accident or something like that. It actually like all had to do with fucking the Soviet Union being like corrupt and everything.
Yeah, didn't
like,
they like
fucking
know that it was like having a meltdown, but they were like, "Oh no, fuck that."
The
like,
guy was. I'm trying to think because I don't want to say it wrong, but it was like there was supposed to be like a scheduled like safety test or whatever to make sure that the safety mechanism worked. So they like purposely had to like kind of put it into like a meltdown mode and then like do it. But I forget what happened. For some reason, like the team that was supposed to do it, which were like the experienced people, they didn't like show up for the shift for some reason. And then I guess during the day they put like the newer people, so they're I don't know if it's just during the day, but they obviously they had like the less experienced people before the test happened. So the less experienced people got stuck there for the test.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like they were like following like the manual, or so they were trying to follow the manual, but I forget what it was. There was like something with the manual, like I think they were like crossing out steps and be like, "Oh no, do this," and they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
But like the advisor, I guess, was just kind of like forcing them to go on and like threatening to like fire them and shit. I think that happened, but yeah, and then that happened. So then whatever something fucked up while they were doing the test, and then blew up, and then it was like, because obviously like the radiation was like fucking so bad, but they wouldn't like the country and like all the higher ups like wouldn't admit how bad it was. So
Yeah,
they
so
like
they
weren't
fucking
moving
killed
people out of the
everybody.
cities and stuff. Yeah, even though like there would be like all the fucking doctors and firefighters like they're like sending them to go in and like stop it, even though they're literally just sending them to their deaths. And then those are the people that like their fucking skin start like falling off instantly and shit. Cause they're, like,
Ugh,
so
that stuff
gross.
is so fucking nasty.
Dude, they show it in the show. It's
Really?
It's actually a really good show. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is
gotta
that
watch
like a
this now.
real like interpretation of what happens? Like,
Pretty much, cause I didn't know there was a whole story because.
I knew Russia was like basically like I knew about the shift
Yeah.
thing just because it was like Russia really, but like I didn't know like they said
Yeah.
like
'Cause, like,
everyone in
so,
there
like-
like still just
The whole safety mechanism actually was what was fucked up, and it was like, cause I think what happens like there's certain rods that like insert into the thing and I guess it like stops it,
Yeah.
and the tips of those were a certain type of material that literally just like caused the fucking explosion. So when you hit the safety and they go in, it just fucking blew everything up, and that was in every single nuclear reactor in Russia, and I guess the story mostly follows this one guy that was like trying to figure that all out, and he kind of did, and they wouldn't fucking believe him, and he was like, they brought him to court and shit, and they like called him out for like all this bullshit and stuff, And then like he called them out for their corruption, being like, you're just doing this for money, like you could literally have these explosions all over Russia and you're not doing anything about it. And then like no one believed him and everything, and he ended up like fucking killing himself. And then after he killed himself, I guess that sent the message, and people fucking, I guess they
decided
started
to look into it.
Yeah,
and shit like that.
yeah, they finally like fixed everything and all that shit.
Isn't it so crazy that after, like, you have a whole fucking journey of just trying to spread truth and all this stuff, and it doesn't fully enact until after you die.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like after, it's like your soul's doing a bunch of research, and then right after you die, it's like you hit publish.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden everything just goes. Because that's the same
it's
thing
like
with
music artists.
Yeah,
They
same
kill
with music
themselves
artists.
and, like, then everyone starts to listen to them and everyone starts to follow them and all this stuff.
Yeah, like X and Peep.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
also
Pete
like
was a big one too,
Yeah,
because he looked like all of a sudden he's doing shit with Fallout Boy. Like that's not what he wanted. Like
Yeah.
that's just shit that he did to fucking. Like, you know, it's just,
Yeah.
because they still have his recording, so all they have to do is just hit play and like.
I mean,
Yeah,
both
just
of
mix
them
it into
probably
shit
have
and
so
stuff like
much
that.
shit recorded.
Yeah, I think the thing with Fall Out Boy was that he, Patrick Stump, the singer, was doing the Little Peep documentary and stuff like that,
Right.
because I think he was just a fan of his music.
Oh, yeah.
So then I think that he was just like, yo, let's just incorporate the song into whatever it is.
As long as the motives are good.
Yeah.
Because I just hate when like those like big names just all of a sudden have like this little part of it, and it's just like Lil Wayne does it for XXX. He will always have a song for him because he's just like, yo, that's fucked up. Like this kid had something going, and like
Yeah, just to make the memory live on and shit like
he did
that.
it in Carter 5. He's doing it in like the next
Yeah, Carter 5 Funeral, and I think that he was also on X's new album Bad Vibes Forever.
Yeah.
And
Lil
shit
Wayne
like
was?
that. Yeah. So I think he's been on like X has been on like every fucking new thing that Wayne has been doing.
And that's how people live the memory. But like look at like if you go on Spotify, he's got like half of what Eminem's got, and it's just like you were not as popular, but like
Yeah, it's like you were
it's
only
skyrocketed.
it's like you were only a couple years into the game too, and like, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really
So
crazy.
This shit's electronic, so now we could just all die and then be like, hey, play this tape. So that's what I want to do. I want to get like a fucking like box and shit, throw my old iPhones in there so people can like go through my shit and like see everything. Because that's what I got from the show from the Oracle. I've been really obsessed with my like memory living on, and it's like no one else is gonna do it. I might as well fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, someone's gonna find this shit in like 50-something years and
Yeah,
be like,
you
oh
know-
shit,
you know
like
what I'm
what's
gonna
this
do?
technology? iPhones, like.
Yeah, it's like a time capsule.
Yeah, literally.
True, yeah, time capsule.
Nobody's gonna know either. Gonna fucking bury it in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Just let some random person find it.
But and you know what? Someone's gonna think that's an old ass one
So,
when they do it.
I'm
but,
gonna
like,
do that. I'm gonna put a bunch of like tapes together though.
Hey.
That go to lead to a treasure, but it doesn't lead to shit. I'll just bury something. I'll bury like a dildo or something.
Yeah, just like a fake poop.
Yeah, like just something stupid.
That's so fucking funny.
Just be like, yeah, this one's you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You put the
fuck you.
Yeah, literally, I was literally right about to say that, but the dildo put a note on it and said, "Go fuck yourself."
You just got fucked from the beyond.
That's fucking amazing.
You know what you need to do for it? You need to put it in a nature preserve so that shit won't be touched for years. Like that shit's like,
Yo,
That's crazy. That's
yeah,
funny as
like
fuck.
like you just gotta go with the shovel one day and just no questions asked
Yeah.
with this time capsule and like
No witnesses, no nothing.
no fuck, he's got the anti-vibe.
the anti-vibe hammer and take him out.
No witnesses.
But yeah, it's so weird how like after you die that like it's like your energy finally spreads out to everybody and it's like a solidifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always weird to, cause like you definitely know the people like at the time didn't like think they were gonna be blown up,
Yeah.
or they get scared that they won't publish it. Like I know for the church and shit like that, people
Right.
get scared, and then like when they die, that shit gets published because they don't want to deal with being excommunicated.
Yeah.
At least what Martin Luther did.
What the hell was
Martin Luther.
what is that called? I think it's like when you die and then literally all your shit just gets released.
I don't
Like
know.
say like I know a lot of like political people do that when they have a lot of dirt on other people and they're like, oh, if they like I'm gonna come out with this and if I die, then all this shit's gonna get released.
Oh, like maybe like
on them.
penance or something, or
Oh well.
like reconciliation.
Rectifying?
I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's not like a kill switch. It's like
I don't know.
I don't know. It's fucking like fucking starting over. It's like, yeah, you know what? Everyone at the end, like John. go fuck yourself. Like, it's one last fuck you to the world that you got. Like, it's like, all right, I'm a shitty ass person. I know I am. I can't deal with the guilt no more. But I'm gonna die happy. Like that's what it is. Like,
I'm gonna die laughing. Somebody's gonna in the future find my dildo that says "fuck you" on it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, like think about it. Jeffrey Epstein, right? Like all of a sudden he's dead. All his shit's out. That man's never gonna see another jail time again. Like he is DEAD dead.
Yeah.
My man's got dirt on everybody.
Unless he's not dead.
Which
That'd be fucked up if he's
That
not.
would be fucked up.
Well, that just goes to the thing, man. Like Elvis Presley still running around. I love that shit. Like when people like Elvis and Hitler still running. I was like, does it? He is dead.
I mean, Hitler would be dead by now. Yeah.
He is born in
like
1889. He is dead. If they got Hitler, and
even then he had really bad
fluid,
health problems. Like he wasn't living till the age of fucking 80.
He fucking got hit by mustard gas. My man fucking like he
was
dead.
in World War One.
Who gives a fuck now? Finding Hitler, is he around?
Yeah,
I don't know. He's dead now.
He's dead now, for sure.
Shit, man. Like get over
it's
it.
like it's just a scam to fucking get money and just kind of like put false evidence into your head.
I was gonna say, do you guys actually think
aliens,
he killed himself, or do you think he went to like Argentina or something?
Do you want to know fucking something crazy?
Or Antarctica?
Apparently, some platoon. I think it was the Russians got there first.
Oh,
They stormed in there.
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah,
actually.
so like, if you think about it, the Americans and everyone do not know. I am fully believe that he was surrendering, and the Russians just
they could have took him
and just ended his life because he probably and gave him cyanide because what was the biggest pill back then for KGB agents?
It was cyanide.
You don't think the Russia's gonna throw out KGB to fucking get Hitler, like, and bring him back for evidence or maybe something like that? But does it matter? He's dead. Like he's dead. Who gives a fuck? He either died in 1940 whatever, or he died fucking 2020. Like.
Yeah, it's like no matter what, he's dead.
Egypt, so like,
it doesn't matter.
And even if he did survive, he didn't do anything after that.
No.
So it's just like not like that he like escaped and he's still evil mastermind scheming and shit like
hiding.
that. He's like, no, he's like a fucking decrepit skeleton literally living in Argentina. Like what the fuck is he gonna do?
Wolfenstein is mad funny because they interpret Hitler as this old fucking ratty bitch where they're like, all right, he needs to die. Like he is an old fuck.
I need to play more of those games.
Yeah, because like you view it, he's just like this. He's just like, whoa. Like he's just like, and it's like that's exactly what he's acting like.
There was a Star Trek episode that was like that. That there was like it was like a very Hitler-esque thing, and then they had this guy and this old man, and they pretty much drugged him up so much that like every time they wanted to like put out a message, they would like say that it's him. But like he's just kind of like, you know, like kind of doing that. But it was really other people just running the show and only using that guy as a main thing. Yeah. So they could have been doing the same shit with Hitler too.
Probably doing it with the Pope.
No, that's also true. I think we talked about that too.
We have. But yeah, that's the crazy thing about this World War II stuff. It's fucking like, all right, I get it, but it's like. I understand it's like, but you'll never know.
You're never gonna know.
You're never gonna know. You got it. It's something.
It's the same thing with 9/11 to me. Like obviously it was terrible, but like you're never gonna know what the fuck happened. It's like a big deal out of it. So just remember that thousands of people died. That's all you need to fucking remember.
Really, like you don't need to know that the fucking guy like took out his shit. Like I understand, like it's nice to talk about and like. Definitely nice to like talk about, but it
should definitely be brought up like every year so people remember it. But there's like people that still like freak out about the conspiracy of it. It's like just fucking stop.
I think they just want some form of closure and rationality on like why it happened and stuff like that.
Yeah, and the weird part is this whole thing now with 2020 where he's all of a sudden Cuomo was like, we're not doing the 9/11 thing this year, and I was like,
ooh, people are mad.
People were fuming. And it's
is that what everybody was posting on their stories about? Because I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
He canceled the memorial because he didn't want everyone being together, but then he was like holding like protests and shit with all these people around him, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you literally got rid of the 9/11 out of all things, and then you're gonna go and do this whole thing here.
You know what I really think? I think he was like, all right, I think it's, you know, been a lot of years. Let's see if we can move on and not waste all this money. Like,
you should have known better than that.
Well, it's like it's a big. Yes, I understand it's a big tragic event. We should always remember it. And this is so raw to us that we're gonna remember this for a while. Like this is our Pearl Harbor. Like this is gonna be till we probably die.
Even then, we were only like 3 years old, but we still are like the last kind of generation that was like alive when it happened.
Yeah.
And I think he just tried like giving the New York Post just being a dick, but he literally was looking like a saint. Backslapped New York so hard, and then was like, Yeah, it's back on a day later because the amount of uproar. I believe, is it still on actually? I don't know if it's still. I think it's.
Oh, I don't know honestly.
But like that's the
All I saw was the outroar of posts going like being mad at him and stuff. I didn't see anything about it after.
Then he fucking, like he said, the protests and like shit like that. Like he just had the next day, like he just like vetoed all this shit, and then just like, all right, cool. But like exactly like I understand like the conspiracy theories are nice to discuss, but like people let that shit like incorporate them in who they are.
Yeah, literally. That's exactly what I'm saying.
It's like you shouldn't live by your ideas.
No.
It's like that's why I feel like a lot of people get triggered and stuff like that when people go against their ideas, is because it's like an attack of who they are.
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't be made up from your ideas and beliefs. It's like they should always constantly be changing and stuff, because that's when you become closed-minded and shit like that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's back on after being canceled.
Oh shit.
Oh, Cuomo immediately was just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, like, oh, never mind. It's like I tried this.
Fuck yeah, honestly, fuck everybody.
Like, I don't know why he would even like fucking try.
Yeah,
to
it's
do
just
it.
What thought
you know
process
what's gonna
you
fucking happen. You know how fucking like proud New Yorkers are and shit.
Just
people in general.
New York proud, like
yeah, exactly.
or New York tough or whatever the fuck they.
Yeah, you
I
see
think it's New York tough.
Driving around fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
like the 2 times I've driven upstate recently, there's signs fucking everywhere. It's like, we are New York tough.
Yeah, when I was going to my dad's during COVID and shit like that, they had him on that. Yeah,
shit too. Yeah.
It's like and you're gonna cancel the one thing
that brings everybody together.
New York has to a national tragedy.
It's like they're trying to flex their power to see how much they can push, and then when they realize that it just doesn't fucking it's like they're testing their limits. Because that's what I think, honestly, what this whole COVID shit is. They're like, okay, let's have this all happen and let's see how much we can push upon people before we so that we understand.
I just can't wait till the election ends and all this shit lightens up and everything goes away and everything.
Yeah, literally everything is going to go away after this election.
Everything's going to be opened up again. It's just the fact that see, the weird thing about what you just said. Can you just repeat what you just said?
With testing your boundaries with power. Yeah.
Trump's doing that right now.
Yeah.
Like if he gets elected in 4 years, this is the thing where I also saw with Obama. They hated him for his 4 years. All of a sudden, everyone loved Obama.
Yeah.
I understand I'm not trying to compare Obama to Trump. Let's be real here. Like they are two drastic people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like even if you'd like democracy and think democracy's out to get you, but I don't know what that is. I don't think Barack Obama might not be a saint. No wonder Michelle keeps that man in check. No wonder she got thighs the size of fucking, 2 boulders. Like
thick thighs save lives, bro.
She saved lives, alright. She was like, Barack, what are you doing with this girl? Get that home. Like, look at my booty. Like,
ever since that,
but that's the thing. Like I'm not trying to take the whole thing with that, but like, Trump all of a sudden is the worst president. If he sees the next 4 years, he might just start improving shit because he knows he doesn't want to be fucking vetoed.
Yeah.
But like, this fucking shit's gonna end. That's it. It's either gonna be successful or another shit.
You know what I was thinking?
It wasn't all that bad.
Yo, that's fucking amazing. You gotta send that to me.
Yeah, well.
I was watching this podcast about this girl. Her name is oh my god, what the hell was her name?
Jessica.
No, it was like Brenna. It's like Dr. Brenna something. I forgot what the fuck her name was.
Brenna Fisher.
Nah, it was like Dr. Brenna. Not
Fisher
Brenna
Price.
Brown, but.
Brenna Brown, I'd hate that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But
DBB, Dr. Brown.
Yeah, she was talking to Russell Brand about this. She was talking about how you attain power and stuff like that. It's like you kind of like throw all these like things out to confuse people, and then you just kind of introduce. Yo, this is crazy. You kind of introduce a common threat for everybody to like kind of go around and just kind of like gather towards. So like you obtain power and stuff like that. So that's what I feel like that's going on with COVID right now. It's like that Trump's trying to get power, and then he kind of like broke down. It's like you instill so much fear into people that you just like break them down, and then you introduce something for everybody to have a common like enemy.
Yeah.
So you all rile them together, point them all in this direction, and then all of a sudden this guy's riling everybody up and leading the fucking thing.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking, he is the shepherd. Like,
because they did that with 9/11. Yeah. They did that with 9/11, and they do it now with COVID. Well, it's like they've instilled all this fear, and they're like, oh, it's all because of COVID, and then now they're probably going to try to go to war with China.
Well, I mean, we should go to war with China. That's just my thing. We need to separate, or at least separate ourselves.
Yeah,
from
separate.
China. We need to set a far ground that we need to be independent again. Mm-hmm. Rebuild the fucking country. That's why I'm so like, I understand foreign aid, but I think that we need some domestic aid. Rebuild what we got going on. Fix our problems first.
It's just the cheap labor.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
cheap labor.
It's like we don't have solid foundations anymore. It's like we have it's like we have a foundation, but it's not solid. Yeah. So like something like COVID happened now, and everything fell over, and we're fucked. Down. So it's just like what I was saying the other day. It's just like you need real foundations, because if you don't, then you're gonna fall over every single time that the wind blows.
Yeah.
And this should just woke up a lot of people's lives. Like, you should not be dependent in your field of work. Like, this is like, you need to be adaptive. Because notice how many people are out of work.
Yeah.
Like I understand you couldn't get a job, but Target, people were hiring.
Yeah, people were hiring.
You could have pulled up by your bootstraps and make an honest paycheck. But I understand they were paying $6, which was fine, and that was the minimum. Like, it seems like people just want to take the lazy route, and they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people absolutely did.
And then, like, I feel like I know it's not tax-free, but, like, something's going to happen where we're paying that back. Mm-hmm. Nothing's just for free money. When the government gives free money out, there's something
a lot of people think they just printed it, too.
Oh, no.
Which, if they did, then...
It's like, no, all of this is getting taken out of our fucking Social Security shit.
You can't even something. You can't even fucking just print money. It's not like fucking... It's like...
Yeah, it's like because then the value of the dollar goes down, so it's like the more you have, the less is worth.
Yeah, it just causes all fucking types of shit.
That's why I think we should come out with a new currency and actually get it backed up. Like have the value something, I don't know, a little bit more than the dollar, so everybody can start off equal, or some sort of like at least better than what they were. Introduced, like, that's why I was so excited for Bitcoin.
Crazy.
Because
I think what they want, I think that's what they're trying to do with like online currency and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like they're trying to get rid of paper money and everything.
Makes sense.
And then they're trying to money. They're trying to move everything onto.
You make $400. You can go to the bank, get $400 out of the thing. My paycheck could be worth $800 now.
Yeah.
In fucking electronics, and you know what? I understand that everything might increase and I might stay the same, and that might just be $400 to the dollar, but like. I can go and get a blender for like, I don't know, $30, $60 in credits. Doesn't seem that bad when I'm making $800. You know, so it's like...
Yeah, we're just going to be in GTA. We're just going to gathering up all these fucking points and shit like that. And then everything's going to be Dave and Buster's. It's like, okay, if you want this, you gotta get 60 points and shit like that, you know? It's not like that you don't have actual, like, money anymore. It's just
That'd
like...
be funny as fuck.
It's like, how many points are you worth?
Exactly, and like...
The better you do at life, the more tickets you get.
Yeah, literally.
If it's done right, it can be fucking done. Like, it's...
That'd be fucking crazy, yo. No, if they just imagine they get rid of all the paper money, all of coins.
We're in a national coin shortage, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
So do you think the national coin shortage, which doesn't make sense because all of a sudden there's a coin shortage?
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, what if this is their way? Yeah, literally.
Half of it's on the ground somewhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like people, it's in land dumps. Like they take the money. So it's like, all right, everyone, now we gave you money. Now use your coins. Pay us back.
Yeah.
Everybody's saving coins. They just were like, yep, now I'm not giving you change. Everyone use your change. All of a sudden, like, how much change do you think you guys are using at a time if you go in? 50 cents here, 50 cents there. Mm-hmm. You guys have coins for days.
I literally have like
coins.
Yeah, me too.
I literally have jars filled with
coins. You have a lot upstairs.
They want you to spend your coins, it seems like, to pay back the fucking deficit of them being in debt. Like, we're not in debt. The only thing I'm in debt is in college debts, and I'm a free boy. Like, United States, you fucked. Like, I can buy a passport, live somewhere maybe after all this shit. We'd be chilling.
Yeah. It's like, I don't understand why we're the ones who have to pay back for the decisions that they made, and we had no vote in it. Because
we elected them to. That's why I hate now. I had a dream with this, or like a thought of talking to you guys about this. Democracy and how it is. It's like, yeah, we'll elect you. Oh, we don't like your choices, but it's hella hard to get you out of office because of these 8-year terms or whatever. We just gonna elect another schmo or whatever to what we think, and then it's like we're unhappy with what you think. That's why I loved when the fact of like the true democracy has everybody has a voice. You want to speak, and you have long lines of people.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it was. You know, it's not like now we elect people that we're unhappy with. It just seems like it's just useless. It's like adding a middleman.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because
that's yeah, literally, it's like weird. Like the more efficient that you try to get, the more easier it is to be corrupt.
Yeah, for sure.
What were you saying?
Because like obviously we're very fortunate to live in this country and we are free in many ways, but they've just found a way to, like, back then we were definitely more free than we are now. I feel like they found a way to kind of loop through certain things to make it really seem like we're free, but they're just kind of slowly getting more corrupt as it goes on, and they're taking more control and stuff.
Exactly.
And that's just because we're fucking failing as a country.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't think we're gonna fucking. I don't know how the fucking.
I mean, I think the people are failing themselves too. I mean, everyone complains about all the candidates we have. You're the ones fucking voting them in. So what are you complaining about?
It's like you're either voting them in or you're not voting.
Yeah, exactly.
To get the other person to win that you want.
Yeah.
And even then, like, you don't know if they're gonna win redemptionally. So it's like, all right, they're not. That's why people don't want.
That's also what I love. Like, fucking 99% of people complaining about the presidents don't even fucking vote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just shut the fuck up. You have no right to fucking complain if you're not gonna go out there and help your fucking country.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm not voting. I am worn out from the whole Trump business.
I don't know if I'm gonna vote this year.
Just in the fact that I voted for him.
I might even just vote for like a third party or some shit. Honestly,
it's just because it's the fact of it's so much bullshit. Like people like really get upset about the fuck that I voted for somebody else. Like it's like. Chill the fuck out, son. Like, I didn't ruin the country.
Yeah, literally.
Like, I live in a blue state. My vote don't even fucking matter. Like, I cannot go anywhere unless I want to go down fucking south where people literally hate everybody.
So,
like...
Yeah.
My girlfriend and I were talking about this. I might have even talked about this with you. I don't remember, but...
Fuck.
At least in New York, most of the state is red, but it's just you have the city... with millions of fucking people that are blue. So you get this tiny little fucking city that
overrides
makes
everything.
up the whole vote for the whole fucking state. When I went upstate recently, including Lake George, there was Trump shit all over the fucking place. We were like, holy shit. It was actually crazy how much Trump shit was everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
And even in Long Island, I feel like you have a lot of...
It's like stepping into the South and shit like that.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people
like
with Trump flags.
It's like the fucking south of the north. No, it's... Would it be the north of the south? Or the south of the north? I think the south of the north.
I think you were right the first time you were south of the north.
Yeah, the south. It's upstate is like the south of the north.
Yeah, honestly.
And even the island.
They're scary, yeah. Like, we're a bunch of rednecks, like, at the end of the day. Like,
we were in this little ski country, and the amount of, like, mountain men that were just driving by in, like, pickup trucks and long fucking beards, I was terrified. I was like, this shit's scary.
It's like, oh my god.
It's like I'm in real fucking mountain country right now.
Yeah.
Mountain man town over here. Is that where you took those photos?
Yeah. That was upstate in general. But some of them were in Saratoga.
You looked mad happy, though.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun up there.
Country. Did you
I love the mountains. I would probably be a mountain man, but except I don't know if I would want to look that scary.
I was gonna say, like, you want to grow that beard out, like, just see where it's at, like.
I definitely want to in the future. I want to see how much I could grow my beard out.
Why not now?
It's come a Viking.
Because it's not all there yet. It's still a tiny bit. There's just like a couple areas that need to grow in some more. Besides that, I think I can grow it all right.
Yeah. The Toby's a free elf now.
Yeah, I fucking hate that guy.
It was like I've been growing this since I was in middle school.
Yeah, that guy. That's something about a year.
You're shy.
I hit it up. I fucked up. Like, I hit the seats. Like, I thought
really?
was
So you just leave that.
Fucking fucked me up. Like, that much. Couldn't enjoy Harry Potter and Wizards because of fucking stupid elf.
Yeah.
Which is whack.
Or maybe it just takes like time to like.
I like the fucking 3-headed dog. I was like,
He's like,
That fucking fucker. Like, but no, Dobby, who just came out was like, hello, scared the shit out of me as a child.
The guy with the turban thing that had the face on the back of his head scared the fuck out of me. I hated that.
It's a kid's movie, man.
No, it's not.
What?
Yeah, you know that? Yeah, that's Lord.
Oh shit.
Yo.
You're right. It was Voldemort in the back of his head.
Is that like bar?
I think that was
The Bruno's dog.
the burrito energy. I think everything else. No, that was the first. No, that was PG.
It probably was PG, yeah. Because there's no cursing or blood or anything in it, so we actually.
I think it was just that one.
It's just parental guidance or whatever. Probably.
Yeah, we did.
It's close to the end of October. We're missing our date, I think.
Fuck these.
Parental guidance. Everything comes down to parental guidance. Like even your movies come down. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, we're just bullshit. To not to bring it down to like you literally let your child climb into an enclosure. Like you literally woke up this morning, got him ready to go to the zoo, to watch him go into a zoo pit. Oh wait, you didn't because you
that's
didn't
a stupid
know. You know,
parent right there.
Like
How do you not watch your fucking kid when you're?
I don't get that.
At a zoo, nonetheless, with like hundreds of people around.
I lost my trains once at a zoo, but my mama made sure I was found.
Yeah, like I got lost a couple times. I got lost in Disney World or Disneyland.
Fucking Tommy.
That was my fault though. Like
how do you got lost in Disney?
I lost myself, yeah. I lost myself. Or no, was it Sesame Street? Fuck, I think it was that.
Yo, my man
Sesame
got
Lane,
lost
whatever the fuck.
Elmo.
Cause there was I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't remember. I was like, cause I was with my family and like family friends, and my sister and this one kid like kind of ran around this corner around this like boardwalk thing.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna follow them. So then I started running after them, and then like turned the corner or whatever, and then like they weren't there, and I turned the corner again and I saw them, but they were like really far. So I was like running after him again, but they had turned again and like went into the fucking park and shit. So when I like finally caught up and turned the corner, I didn't know where the fuck anyone was.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah, like a worker had to bring me to the little fucking like
the lost kids
the
section.
little lost kids section.
Yo, fucking
shit.
I was so scared too. I like wasn't talking or anything. He's like, "Don't worry, I don't bite." I think that's like the last thing you say to a kid. Don't worry, I don't bite. Cause like, what the fuck? Why would you even say that? Now
yeah, it's
bite
like,
me.
Okay, pedophile.
It's like, yeah, it's like they're just trying to lure me in now. There was like another little girl in there. It was funny. They like sat us down to like play with a fucking puzzle until our parents came.
What did your fucking parents say? Like,
I don't even remember. I think I remember my mom being there. But yeah. No, then I think I got lost like another time at some park too, and then maybe at a beach too.
Christ.
I was probably just that dumbass kid that fucking wandered off. Honestly.
You're definitely the person to get some candy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that is like.
No, I would be. I literally would be. Like if a guy were like, "Oh, you want some candy?" I'd definitely be like, "Yeah, for sure, dude. Give me some candy."
Want some broccoli? Yeah.
Some
fuck yeah.
Dude, that's fucking whack, yo. And that's the type of shit, like, you can get lost in convenience stores, like, get Sears and shit, like, when you used to run in, like, high.
I've actually gotten lost in Sears or Macy's, now that you actually mentioned that, in
I think the third time I got lost, I think, was, like, in a store or something as well. But that's scary, when you're, like, looking at clothes or some shit, and you turn around, your fucking parents are gone, you're like, what the fuck?
That happened to me. I was literally screaming. I was like,
you can't see over the racks and shit. You're like,
yeah, and I was like,
Mom,
where are you? And then all of a sudden, like, I like turn around. All of a sudden, I smack my head right into this woman's chest, and I got a fucking mouthful of boobies.
Oh,
and it was just like, yo, if it was like the one good thing out of this whole entire freak out was I got a face full of boobs. But yeah, I eventually found my mom.
You know what I hate? Like when you're like, Mom, and like everyone turns around. Like this is why. Like,
why are you all looking at me?
Like that's
it's
what
like
it
even the
is.
kids,
Like,
people who don't even have children.
yeah, like you, obviously you know I can't fuck my mom. Like why would I be screaming Mom right now?
Yeah.
Like, but like even that though, like every other mother turns around. I've called my mom Faith before in the store because how many motherfucker named Faith are there? There might be like 3, but everyone's a motherfucking mom. Like, it's like, oh yeah, like my child.
Yeah, it's just that.
Unless it's your fucking hearing your voice, I don't know, man. Like, that shit mad stupid. This is why exactly I go shopping by myself. Like at the end of the day, like I'm just gonna go in there, go out, fucking maybe put some shit back because I don't want it no more and buy other shit. Like,
You know, I can't stand shopping with my mom or sisters either. Just because they're girls, so they fucking take forever.
Yeah.
I'm, like, done in, like, 5 fucking minutes, and they're sitting there, like, literally walking up and down the same aisle, like, 10 fucking times. I'm like, oh my god, just pick something. Or just leave. Clearly you don't like anything here.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. So fucking annoying. And I'm, like, sitting there holding my fucking clothes, and, like, my arm's getting tired from, like, the pounds of clothes I have in my arm.
And goes, fucking pays, comes back. Just waiting to fucking mom
Yeah,
grab the
I
keys.
might
like,
as well do that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I just want to chill in the car at
So
this
yeah,
point.
just fucking let me go.
Exactly. Fucking yesterday, your boy was out shopping for days. Went to Home Depot, fucking Walmart. Where did I get a Walmart?
I haven't been shopping in a while for anything.
Yeah, everything is just too fucking
So
crazy,
crazy.
just to go. It's like a whole process just to fucking go outside now.
Yeah, literally.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it just immediately turns
It's like
me
I
off.
feel like
and
I'm
wanting
doing
to go
something
outside.
wrong when I go to get food.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
so...
should I be doing this?
Yeah.
Because that's what they made you
Yeah.
think during COVID. It's
that
just like
fear.
you going outside is doing
Right.
something wrong, and they instilled that in you.
And especially like the fact that like when you go out to groceries and stores and shit, like it's just there's an eerie essence like
Yeah.
like this.
When we went to
whack.
Walmart, a while ago, and they were like making you like scrub everything down, and it just felt like we were in like China or some shit.
Yeah,
It felt like some communist thing. It was so weird.
because that's what it was turning into.
Yeah.
Because I think they're just trying to impose this like type of system.
They
Yeah.
could be.
So then when
sure.
it's like when you're trying to get
Programmer, yeah.
people used to things, it's like you just give it a little taste in the beginning,
Mhm.
and then
Just
they pull
to
it
see how
away,
it works.
and then just to see if it works. It goes again with the pushing power thing to see your limits, and then it comes back a couple of years later when everything starts to come in, and then it's so familiar that you don't freak out.
It probably
So it's easier to impose it and slip it in.
It probably started with like Ebola, because there were like
Started with this one fucking AIDS.
even
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I felt so weird when COVID happened. Like this is the same shit
It's
that
also
happened when we were in
pharmaceutical
high school in
companies.
senior year. Ebola was the big fucking problem we had.
yeah.
4 years ago before
It
that.
wasn't
was, like,
even a big
smoking.
problem. There was
Yeah.
literally like 2 people in the fucking country that
But it was
had
so
And everyone-
highly
Yeah,
spreadable.
that's what I'm saying.
that-
Everyone
and
was
we
so
and we didn't
crazy.
have antibodies. But if you go back to the office when Dwight's filling out the forms and shit for medical, they say Ebola.
Yeah.
Look back, Ebola was the fucking cause of Africans because they don't have any fucking thing else. That's actually a hot disease from Africa.
Actually, recently,
That wasn't a joke. Like that's true. But like this, Ebola's been around for years.
yeah, it has been.
Yeah, and all of a sudden now it's a new thing. that
Because
you're-
a fucking girl got it. American
someone that
citizen
came back
that
to the
came back.
country with
Like,
it, yeah.
it's like, oh shit! And then people now talk about the plague. Before I go off on the plague, that shit's been existing for a while too. Like,
It's never gone away. It's
never
literally
gone
always
away.
been here.
Do you guys know like the most like biggest population of bubonic plague people? Right, I guess.
I do
Like-
not know.
Fucking here,
What,
Really?
New York?
Midwest.
Oh, in the United States, you're saying? Oh, okay. I thought you meant New York. I was like, that's
Like all that shit. Apparently, I was talking to my professor about that last semester because I literally dead ass told him like I was like, yo, we need another plague. Like we need a.
We need to
plague.
wipe a lot
This
of
is why
people
I'm
out
telling
of
you I have
this
some
fucking
weird ass shit because
Maybe
like
you're
all
the
of a
one
sudden
who brought upon COVID.
okay,
Will.
it's like I don't know, but like it just seems a little bit too
What are you
conspicuous.
doing on this podcast, Will?
I don't know. Like it feels weird. Like it feels like you know that. Okay, you know that that was very aggressive. Do you know that like Nicolas Cage movie where like that girl can see in the future or some shit like that?
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't
Like,
seen
think so.
it.
And he has to write down the numbers. And the girl like was scratching the fucking shit and whatever.
Yeah.
Like 'cause she,
think so.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that. Because it's like, yeah, I can see this happening. Boom, it happens. Like
Maybe
this
you
shit
just have that
happens.
future glimpse.
I don't know, but like that's
into
just
things.
fucking whack. But I don't know where. Yeah, the plague. Yeah, here. That's fucking whack, right? Like it's the Americas. The
Yeah,
most,
you
like,
would
deadly
think it was
place
like
for that.
at least another country or something.
And then like people are freaking out that we still have it, and it's like no, that's just them trying to hype it up more.
Mhm.
Like oh, Black Plague, the
It's like the
bubonic
fucking-
plague, like
It's like the killer hornets. They fucking made such a big
shit,
deal.
yeah.
There was one dead one they found on a cargo ship.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fucking.
And they're like,
Killer-
oh my god!
Yeah.
Africanized killer bees. Do y'all
Yeah.
remember how big deal that was?
That was a while ago, right?
Well,
That
those
was
are
4 years ago.
Those
Yeah.
are in the South, though. They're not like moving up or some shit like that. Like
yeah, those were the ones that were threatening the
they're-
population of
yeah.
our bees, right?
They're,
or
yeah,
something
they're
like
like
think
they were
it's
like in
the last
Arizona
yeah.
and New Mexico and shit like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and that,
Like
and that
those
it's like all
places.
the dilemma, like
Yeah.
and then the same shit happened. I feel like each repetitiveness. Now that we're gonna see it, like it's just more fear nostalgia. Like, because that's why I feel like we don't really give a fuck about it. Because like, how many times did we survive killer bees? Fucking diseases that we wouldn't get.
We survived a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's
Fucking-
no different than all the fucking, like how every decade there's a year where it's supposed to be the end of the fucking world and everyone's freaking out and fucking, like losing their fucking minds and
It's
shit.
because I think that
Toxic mania.
I think that the reason why this whole thing was such a big deal is because that the government and everybody in power saw how individualistic we were becoming, and that we didn't, and that they were losing their control. So they were like, we need something huge just to kind of suppress them
Yeah.
and regain control and spread fear and stuff like that.
I think that's
So-
our problem too. Because we're all individual as fuck now. Because
Yeah.
like, they thought this was gonna work, but this just made us independent.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it just
it
fueled
back-
the fire even
yeah, it
more in us
backfired.
Now
because they
you're
thought that
starting
it
to
was
see it, yeah.
because they thought it was going to suppress us, but it backfired, and now we're just even more like, no, fuck you. We see what you're doing now,
Yeah.
and now it's just gonna
Government's starting to release
escalate.
shit.
Yeah.
Starting to prove shit's real. Like at the end of the day, I'm just waiting for zombies to come. Like they're like unleash the Umbrella Corporation. Like
That'd be crazy.
Like I was yesterday, I actually got like kind of like this little like mark here because I was dicking around with the weapon. But like, I was just like, yo, could you imagine? Like this would be perfect. I got a perfect setup. Throw my little thing on, open up the door, take my little hammer, and just
Just
like
stab
my
at
warhammer that's big. That's like I just pushed them out of the way and just stamp them.
Oh shit.
This
They're falling over. You look like you're ready. Like you always.
Yeah,
look
he already
ready.
has the answer, Bob.
He's gonna
got this.
call
I got
Matt
a
during
couple
it
of
and be
my
like, hey,
fucking-
yo, man, like
couple
the government's
vibes.
fucking us. Can I get the anti-vibe real quick? Like,
Yeah,
and then Matt's
why do you
just
think
sitting
I have
there
my
like,
fucking
yeah.
bow and arrow?
the
Could you,
bow and
yo?
arrow.
Could you? All I'm saying is you rolling up like Legos or whatever. from-
Legolas?
Legolas.
Literally,
And just
bro.
looking like,
That's
Legos.
exactly. I'm gonna get a fucking horse or something,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna be like, okay, buddy, I have your fucking armor. Put the war armor onto that horse. I'm gonna be fucking riding
Or we could just
around
drive
like.
a fucking vehicle, just an armored, plated fucking vehicle.
hybrid. Yo, wait, no, wait, hold on. You
Yo,
gotta
go on a
fucking-
motorcycle or something like
Oh,
that, and
shit,
just
that'd
be
be crazy.
fucking
You-
what's
you
his
can-
face
you
from The
can
Walking
fucking
Dead.
Electric.
Oh shit.
Get a fucking electric car because they can use water to charge that shit, and they can actually like drive and not worry about gas. Like in the beginning,
Get a
yeah,
bunch of
but like
freezes.
you're gonna run out of gas eventually.
That's
You're gonna
true.
freak out, so you're gonna be stuck with the horde maybe,
That's
which
one
never
thing they
happens
never-
during zombie movies, by the way.
I was gonna say they never.
Never run out of gas during killing the horde.
Besides,
Always
did they
happens.
do that in Zombieland? Did they have to get gas or some shit?
Yeah, they fucking-
or they got a new car.
Yeah, they
right?
fucking they had to they pulled over to help somebody. Well, help them. They took the car. It ran out of gas, so
Oh,
they drove out, and then they decided to rob him again because it ran out of gas. Because then he got a Hummer,
Right. Yeah.
but then
okay.
then they didn't refuel ever.
Yeah. No, you're still right.
Yeah,
though.
and they
Most-
just forgot
and
about
he
it. They're like,
drove
yeah,
from
dude.
one side to Pacific
Yeah,
to the east.
yeah,
You're telling
exactly.
me there are gas stations, unless it was under a 10-year period.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel
To
you
be
can
fair.
get pretty far on one full tank of gas.
In a Hummer?
But still. Yeah.
I mean, they probably
in
also
most
just
cars.
siphoned from cars and stuff like that. Because I know they did that in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because like they take the hose, put it into the gas thing, and then they just keep sucking through it
Yeah,
until
get some
like
flow.
until it flows, and then they just pour it into a gas container or some sort of container, and then just put it
Would
into
you
the
want to know something whack?
what?
You can't do that anymore. Cars have a safety lock now.
Yeah, they probably have
Everything
some
from
shit.
19, I believe 2000s down don't have it. So you have to like watch your cars.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yo.
heads up for everyone here if you ever got a siphon's gas.
They're trying to fucking kill us in the future. They're
Yeah.
trying to fuck us up.
As someone who stole gas before, like it's like
That's
It's
fucking
legit,
crazy,
yeah.
actually.
Are you talking about like inside the tank? Something you can. Okay. Because I was
Yeah,
gonna say
like,
even the fucking
down, you can't. It's like a lock.
Something's
mechanism.
there, yeah.
You can't do it no more unless you got a pump.
right. Okay.
But like, where you gotta get the electric pump, the outlet, like unless you got like battery, but battery is gonna be strong to pump fucking
Yeah.
siphon gas out. So it's like, what necessarily do you do?
right.
So
Because even,
fuck?
I mean, they've had them for a while, but even the
Don't quote me.
the little doors, like, on the old cars, you used to be able to open the doors. Now you have to click a button from the inside.
Yeah, it's also the apparently new cars are come without gas caps, so it's just a flap in there. So I don't know if that's going to counteract.
That's kind of weird.
What's there, but I believe there's something that you can't siphon gas anymore out of a certain year car model. Yeah,
That's fucked.
it's fucking whack. That's the shit. Like, you think you can do that, but all of a sudden it's just like it's not gonna happen. You're gonna be sitting there for like a while. Like, oh, how does this work? But yeah, zombies, fucking gas, fucking
cheese and crackers.
You know what? I think that's in the fucking Happening. You ever see that movie?
I've never seen that movie.
Good fucking movie.
I always wanted to.
What is it?
That's M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Yeah.
That's the one where, like, everybody
Is that with the
randomly-
kids? Or everybody just starts, like, fucking
That's when everyone starts,
disappearing?
like, killing themselves randomly. Like, the population. Like, do you remember the commercial where, like, the girl had the scalpel and she was, like, putting it up to her
Yeah.
throat? That movie.
Oh, I remember that movie, actually. I remember that it was... I actually know the ending
Yeah,
of
wasn't
why
it
it was
like,
happening. It was some disease or
plants
some...
I thought it was...
Oh, no. It was some alien plant or whatever.
Yeah, giving off some, like, weird pheromone thing.
No, it was just the plants. Plants decided, I think,
to kill everybody?
Yeah, I think it was just Mother Nature was having it.
Yeah.
And allegedly, unless it was alien, I don't really remember, but all I remember is they, like, burst out because they were, like, sealing everything up, and then all of a sudden it was fresh air.
Damn.
They survived it. It was only, like, for a fucking, like, 2 months or something like that. Like, could you imagine just that happening for 3 months and then just, like, nothing else happens after that?
That'd be fucked.
But it might actually be like, but The Mist was fucking cool. That's
The Mist I haven't seen.
The Mist was Stephen King, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Same sort of premise, fucking crazy. Like, aliens just came down, but, like, fucking ending's crazy. I don't want to ruin it for you guys.
Because, like, what if COVID was, like... No, I don't really believe that it's a natural disease or anything or a virus, but, like, what if that it was, like, nature's way of, like, trying to get everybody to stop? Because we were getting too fucking crazy. And then it was just, like, trying to put everything on pause. Yeah, to, like, reset itself and shit like that.
Push down the population. Put them down.
Yeah.
Make them fucking struggle. Because now, how many years... Like, everyone's talking about their businesses and shit. How they going to survive and shit. And it's just like, shit, man. Like, I know I said shit 4 times in a row, but, like, it's like, yeah, like, let's have them... I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that, but, like, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Like, push that down, push the population down, keep them poor. I don't know, now I'm stupid.
No, it's like a form... It's like a...
Oh.
It's like a form of, like, control.
Speaking of knickknacks, our tattoos are technically knickknacks in the
Are they?
movies that we do. I don't know unless you classify your tattoo as just separate. Like,
What defines a knick-knack?
I mean, something like a memory, something you have. Like,
Okay.
I guess it's like a souvenir. That's what I at least think of
Okay,
knickknacks.
yeah.
Because, like, you go somewhere, you're going to get an Arizona snow globe, like,
Yeah,
you know,
I
those
got
little
you.
things. And,
Yeah,
like, I
fair
don't know
enough.
if you guys have, like, sentimental value to each tattoo, but I do.
I do. I
So
usually
it's, like,
get...
each memory
Yeah,
or what
yeah.
I'm feeling, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
at least what I do. I mean, like, other people can just get them to get them.
Yeah,
Rest of
because...
the body.
Because I remember explaining to one of our coworkers at a place that we used to work at, that because she was very against tattoos and stuff like that.
Wait,
And-
a place that both of us used to work at, or the place that I still work at that you used to work at?
That,
Okay.
yeah. So I think you know who I'm talking
Big
about.
T.
Yeah, Big T.
Alright.
So do you want more what?
No, I'm just sticking around.
But yeah, she was always like, oh, I don't get why. Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Terror Cruise.
But yeah, I was like, because she was explaining like, oh, I don't understand why people get tattoos and stuff like that, and I was like saying about how I get them a certain amount every year to kind of signify what I was going through that year and just have like kind of like some like sort of icon. So when I kind of look at it and I look back and I'll be like, oh, I was at this place at this time, you know, it's like little windows of time that I kind of like look back to, you know.
Yeah, facts.
Because like when I look at the rose on my arm, like I remember exactly what I was doing in that moment, and that like what
Yeah.
problems I had, what good things are happening, like what, you know, like
Right.
all that shit.
And like, I don't know, like Will said, like, I fucking honestly hate people that just get tattoos solely to look cool and to like get girls and shit and to
Yeah.
seem tough. That, I don't know, that pisses me off.
It's like these
Because, like, I'm not the
posers.
type of person... Yeah, literally, I'm not the type of person to throw that word around, calling people posers and shit, but those people are posers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just getting tattoos, get tattoos. Like,
Yeah.
Like, even, like, the most ridiculous people, because, like, my boy's got, like, he's got his, entire Proverbs thing, because he loves, that's his favorite verse. So he chose to get a religious thing, but now he also has a symbol from Naruto. Because he's like the almighty, like he's like he literally, you could see him like grab his arm and like feel the power coming from it. Like that's what makes him happy. Like seeing that he's the mark now.
Right,
like, and that's what it is. Like, and you know he's from Jamaica, Queens. All tattoos are just sentimental value to the person. So like when you get a tribal fucking, like, no offense, because I think somebody here has tribal.
Nah.
No, I don't think. Yeah, neither of us have tribal.
Could you imagine you were there? Do you remember like talking about tattoos and like, yeah, I want this tribal, like the skull and like. I mean, back then, but now all of a sudden,
people that want tribal now, I'm like, come on, man, you fucking get with the time.
The people that want them are the poses, like that want the tribal like look, because they got the muscles, so they think that's gonna complete their arm. And it's just like, why'd you get a swag tribal-esque? Like, like, fuck, man.
At least make it unique.
Yeah, swag tribal-esque. Come on, people.
No, because I mean, some of mine don't have the most value, but they still mean things. And it's like,
exactly,
you know.
And then it's just nice to have like that little like flashback,
right.
Like, or even something you like. Like you got Darth Vader there. Is that your favorite hero, or is it just like fucking Star Wars?
It's just my favorite movies and everything.
Exactly.
And it's provided like so much entertainment, so it's like, you know.
That's my bread and butter. Like that's
right,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, it has so much significance that it was achieved to be put on my arm.
The thing that has the least meaning is probably my leg tattoo. But even then, that's still just like I love aliens and shit.
Yeah.
And I still want to put more stuff around it, so it's like in a sense, it does have meaning still, but you know, it's not like my fucking dead mom loves aliens, so I fucking it's not some crazy shit. But it's some shit.
It's some shit, and
it's
like,
some shit. That's all
and I guess like,
exactly.
And that's the thing. Like your piece, I hate my purple rose and my skeleton heart.
What?
I don't fuck with it. Like I feel like it's not complete, and that's exactly how I feel. Like this was supposed to be like this. My version was this is gonna be my Halloween shit. Like this one.
Because I remember when you got that. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I fuck with it, and then like
you just want more.
Wasn't that your first one?
No.
Or when it no?
No, my first one I went a little bit crazy, which was the under here on the fucking tire fucking wrist, the Divachlor.
Dude, I did the same shit. I was
Yeah.
like, I should have waited to get this area done.
That's what it was. Like I was just like, yo, put these on my forearms. Like,
and then you regretted it.
what the fuck are these called?
Yeah, I say under forearm, underarm.
From your wrist to your fucking little weenus. Yeah. Your weenus. But yeah, it's just like, and I love them, like, because I love that. But these, like, I don't know. I feel like because it's only this one on this leg. Like, this one's, like, bright in color.
Gotcha.
This one's long down here, but, like, that's the Phoenix. But, like, this one right here is just, like, I made a metaphor with it because it's, like, I can, like, always give beauty even though I feel dead inside, which was nice because I was feeling angsty.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that this is going to be, like, the Halloween, like, that weird shit that I like fucking, I don't know, ice cream as a fucking... ghost with an eyeball, like, I don't know, stupid shit, like, and make it, like, kind of, like, unique to my flavor.
Yeah.
Or something, like, and, like, what you were doing with your alien, like, I'm assuming you're gonna... Like,
I would have had more stuff if it weren't fucking coronavirus.
Yeah.
I just want to add, like, more alien-type stuff around it. Nothing too crazy, but, like, some planets and stuff.
Exactly, and you're completing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is a big piece where you can complete it. Like, I was thinking even extending the skeleton right down here or something like that.
Yeah, just
like,
do it.
You can do anything you want with it because it's your fucking, well, it's not only your body, but like...
Yeah, I mean, because I had the same thing as you where, like, I didn't hate the tattoo, but I was like, shit. I was like, it's just missing. Like, it's just like, I'm like, something feels wrong about it. And then I was like, okay, I could add more. I'll add more around it and it'll make more sense to me.
Didn't you do that with your back too?
Kind of. It was like...
A few things?
Yeah, with the Ouija board on my back, because I was just like, okay, let me try to seal it up and give it more protective symbols and stuff like that.
That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's so whack that you still have that. Like, I feel like we could use your back as like a little Ouija board. Like,
I'll spread on the table one day when we get a camera. We'll do like a real life fucking but it's seance.
Yeah.
Some shit. We'll get my candles and shit.
If you got a Ouija board on you, like actually on you, like you got it tattooed, so like this might, if you actually try using that, does that mean you could kind of?
I think you probably technically could.
Because if you really and I'm sorry, I'm just having two connected thoughts. Like, you know how like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I don't know if you watched that, but
yeah.
But they use the alchemy symbols to basically try and reincarnate the dead.
Yeah.
You could technically, what a Ouija board does is open a portal for someone to be there, correct?
Right.
You're a living vessel. Take it now from another anime, they need a vessel to control. You'll technically be controlled. So like, but
that's why I got the symbol.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But the thing is though, is like, he's a living vessel. Is that how people get like exercise and stuff? Because like, you're a living vessel with Ouija on it, so you might actually be the perfect amount of balance in order to incorporate something like that. Not like a Jekyll and Hyde situation, but like a Jekyll and like Hyde, like dumbed down to the performance where you're just like, you don't really control it, but you control it, like a Venom situation.
Interesting. So you're saying that pretty much like spirits kind of use my body to live through?
Possibly, if I'm putting two thoughts together in my head, because like if you really think about it, you're protective enough. If you have the Ouija board that's protected on your back, and you actually use that, would that be used like a real board, or would that be?
Yeah, I don't know if it would actually.
Just for you guys to think about later tonight. We don't really need to get into it, but like, because we were talking about tattoos. I don't want to talk about.
No,
this
yeah, I know,
like,
because I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Think about it.
It's just
home,
like,
too,
am I opening a portal to something to be used through my body? Because what I think is that
you have to use it in order to open it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think you have to like specifically give it an intention.
Would you be able to hold the vessel because you're the protective seal and not be controlled by the demon? That's like kind of like what I'm.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I guess it all depends. I mean, it all depends on what you believe in, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Because I'm not too well versed into, like, demons and all that shit. But I guess if there's one powerful enough, they probably could fucking deal with it.
Yeah, fucking just...
I would say that it's not really a thing to channel demons. I would just say it's something to channel more just of like lost souls.
Yeah.
Not necessarily bad, just more of, like, things that haven't passed on. Right. They're just kind of lost and confused.
Yeah,
so it's just like
closure or anything.
Yeah, because what I think of what my Ouija board attracts is that, like, my purpose is to help people who are lost find more purpose. So it's like, this kind of attracts people who are more lost into my life so I can, like, help them and stuff like that. And just kind of, like, shake them up and, like, spit them back out and put them into a newer direction, in a better direction. So I think it's more of, like, that it's kind of like a lighthouse. That's also why I got the protective stuff on it. So it's just to kind of protect me, but it still kind of like draws them in. And then I also have the sigil of Archangel Michael on here, which is also a protector of like bad energy and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, it's like lure in the demons, kill them, and just let people live.
Saint Michael, you fucking fiend.
Yeah, literally.
Like my man out here, like taunting these killing lost demons, souls to come here, just get slaughtered by Saint Michael and get brought to the light. Like,
yeah,
not for real though. They do that.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
That's crazy. They do exercise, which is whack. But didn't you two get gargoyle like matching tattoos or something?
No, he got the gargoyle. I got the fuck did I get? Oh, I got the ones behind my temple, my ear temple things. Yeah. I got the cross, and then I got a geometric pattern and shit like that. Right.
Geometric pattern of what? Like,
it's like, it's this.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's like a cube with a triangle prism. Fucking.
Yeah, it's like a diamond with it's like all the different triangles, like because triangles are supposed to mean like completion, like mind, body, soul. Yeah, so like if you keep getting that, like it's supposed to bring you more into like completion and balance and stuff like that.
Which is, you know, speaking of the mind, body, soul, it's whack that you really like if you really try taking out like the soul part, like if you don't believe in soul and all that shit, like which a lot of people try disproving, but like you still have your mind and body.
Yeah. And
your mind is the most important. Like obviously your body and soul and shit is important, but it's just the fact that mind over body. Like, your mind's still present, it's always gonna be there, so you're, like, it's just weird. But, shit, man. Yo. Triangles all together into one is that shape.
Well, it's like, it's not like all triangles put together into one, it's just like using different triangles to make a shape out of it.
Okay.
And then the shape is supposed to bring shit, you know?
I wish I had a shape on my body.
I fuck with geometric patterns because I also have another one. Should we just go in a row? Like,
We probably
what,
could,
yeah, and just kind of like explain our tattoos and shit like that. Yeah.
Good.
You couldn't. Yeah.
Universal symbolage. I mean, synchronicity to.
Sangria.
Yeah.
Sangria.
So who wants to start off?
Do you want to start off since you just explained your back anyways?
Oh shit.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
If
So
there's any case there's anything else you want to add to that, and then just go around there.
I guess I'll just go with like my first, like from
go
the
in
first
order,
one, yeah, in order. So the first one that I got on my right forearm on the top is my rose, and then I got a bunch of like vines going around my arms and stuff like
Thorny
that.
vines.
Yeah, my thorny vines. I got it right when I was 18. To me, I guess it's a symbolage of that like booty also has some sort of pain behind it and stuff like that.
Right.
And then the next one I got was a dream catcher with the flower of life in it as the, I don't know, like the pattern that's supposed to be inside of it. So it's supposed to be like that, like our dreams are, I don't know, it's kind of like everybody's like interconnected and stuff like that. So the one that I got after that was the one behind my leg, my right leg, and it's a circle and it has the like a forest with a moon and a stag deer in it. I did that because I just like that type of shit. I guess I got it for like reminiscence of like both of my grandfathers who hunt
Yeah.
and shit like that. But also like
It's very peaceful too, if you really think about it.
yeah, honestly, this is probably one of my favorites because of like how everything like just came out and whatnot. I know, it's so crazy just looking at it. And it was so weird because like when I first got it, the moon was kind of like bloody, so it looked like a weird
Yeah, I
blood moon
remember
and
that.
shit like that. And I was like, oh yo. But then
Turning evil.
But yeah, so it was very bloody, so it looked like a fucking blood moon.
yeah,
It was
so I was
really
just like,
cool.
yo, that's actually pretty fucking lit. And that was a nasty one,
That
just
was a
draining
nasty
that
one,
blood
yeah.
and stuff like that. But and I think the one that I got after that was the crosses on each side of my legs, on my ankles. I got a regular cross on my left side, and then I have an upside down cross on the other side, resembling how the conscious and unconscious kind of like come together for balance, and that we're like a makeup of both. Like we're not just good and we're not just bad. It's like we're a mix of both of it. What else did I get after that? I think then I got and then I got an extension of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
vines
extra buds and
and
stuff.
roses, yeah, the buds and
Right.
everything. I got it more going up my
I
arm to
forgot
my
that that's
elbow.
a two-parter.
Yeah, because I got this first, because then like you could see
Right.
how it like ends here, and then the new tattoo artist that we go to, Crystal. Shout out to Crystal at
Crimson Culture.
Tattoo.
Shout out.
Yeah, she added more vines and more roses and shit like that. Yeah, I guess that each rose kind of resembles like each like dream that I have that I want to achieve that's a part of me. And then I got the geometric lotus flower after that, that's on my right arm above that, and that's just lotus flowers resemble rebirth and all that good shit. And then I think I got, and then on my left arm I have this symbol. It looks like the AT&T symbol. But it's supposed to represent like isolationism and stuff like that because of how I grew up. What else do I... Oh, after that, I got the sandworm snake from Beetlejuice because I fucking love Beetlejuice. That's one of my favorite movies.
Cool. I love that tattoo.
Yo, I love just looking at the face.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, boy. Where else? I have... Oh, yeah, and then I got the Ouija board. And I got the Ouija board all the way across my back. And that's resemblance for what we explained before about how, like, you just kind of, like... It's like a beacon for lost souls to kind of, like, convert them. And then I have a regular pentagram on my back instead of the planchette. And that has a bunch of all different symbols within it of, like, the different elements, and like I have like symbols for strength, my astrology signs with like Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini, and the planets that rule those signs in them too. I'm trying to think of another one. I also have the as above, so below symbol in there, which meaning that like everything that happens inside is projected onto the outside of our lives. I probably have a couple of other symbols in there that I don't even fucking remember. But
Yeah, it's not like you can snap your face back and look at it.
yeah. Oh yeah, I also have the Eye of Horus in the middle, which is a symbol of like protection and good luck and stuff like that.
Horus. Who's Horus?
It's like, you know, like the Egyptian eye?
Yes.
That's what it is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Not like Ra or anything like that. Like the Eye of Ra, right?
Nah.
Oh, Horus, you're talking about the god they turn into, or the god that they are?
It's weird. Eye of Horus is like,
Because I know they die and they just send it to another god.
yeah, I think they go to Anubis, and then they pass on to, I don't know, it's like a whole fucking story that I fucking forget. Because I think he's like the judgment of like souls and stuff like that.
Is that?
I think so.
Does?
I think so.
Yeah, what does? I really want Anubis tattoo.
Oh no, that's Osiris. I'm thinking of. Osiris is the guy who like got cut up and then like got spread apart all of Egypt, and they had to mend him back together.
Osiris
became,
is
like,
the bird looking one, right?
No, that's Ra.
Okay.
Ra is the sun god.
Right.
That has the bird face. Anubis is the dog dude.
Yeah.
That has
that's
the cane.
Death guy, right?
Yeah. And then Osiris is like, I don't know if you've seen
the jackal.
That's Anubis.
Oh yeah, duh. Jackal.
That's
Okay.
Osiris is the one of like when
Same
they're presented. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a weird picture that it's in my head. It's like that, like you go through the whole cycle and stuff like that, and then you eventually get to Osiris, and he like judges you.
Born of Osiris.
Or something.
What, like fucking like
Really?
reincarnation type of shit? Like we talking about like you would go like out of enlightenment or something like that, or like you talking about something completely different?
I don't know if he like kind of. I don't know if it's like reincarnation. I don't even know if the Egyptians believe in reincarnation. Maybe they do.
Okay, so Osiris is just a human being looking person.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But anyway, and then I have a sunflower on my foot, my right foot, from my
Forget
mom.
about that one too.
It's also a form of like stability, I guess. Oh yeah, and then the ones behind my ears. So I have the cross behind my right ear, and then I have the geometric pattern behind my left ear, which also goes back to the triangles with the mind, body, and soul, and completion and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I have right now, but we're getting tatted
Yeah,
on Friday.
We're going.
I'm getting the Ouroboros, which is like the snake eating itself, and the infinity symbol, which is like life, death, and rebirth.
So we're gonna get that.
On my other leg, like right here.
Yo, we got 2 fucking snakes.
Yeah, literally.
Back and back, yo, that's whack.
I'm gonna have 2 snakes on both of my legs.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, that's fucking. You're gonna think you're a snake.
Yo, but like the thing is that with snakes is that it means like inner transformation and also healing and earth type stuff.
Now that you say that, like you can just see where Christians just tried to fucking just yak that shit down. They were like, snakes are evil. Like,
Yeah.
sling, like
Yeah, a lot of
not supposed to be healing. Like
yeah, literally a lot of like Christian beliefs were to counteract a lot of pagan beliefs and just kind of like so they can just impose their dogma and
Yeah, exactly.
stop people to reaching their full enlightenment.
Christians were pagans. Remember that, people? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
looking at the fucking thing for some reason.
But
like looking at this smoke.
yeah, but it's like there's a difference between like actual Christian beliefs and like Roman dogmatic
there's-
beliefs
yeah.
and stuff like that.
You get Roman Catholicism, a lot of shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I got everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything.
I believe you did get everything.
Yeah. Those.
I forgot your fucking penis tattoo.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I got a huge penis tattoo on my thigh. It's pretty big. It's made to scale. Yeah. Yeah. I think I finished. So, who wants to go next?
You want to go or you want me to go?
Well, it's fucking.
Yeah, fuck it. You go rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or rock, paper, scissors, and shoot? And shoot, right?
Yeah.
We're doing just one? Should we just go one go?
One and done.
Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, and shoot. Oh, fuck, alright.
Oh shit. Okay.
I go?
Yeah, you
wait,
go.
wait, I thought.
Hold on.
Oh
should we do
no!
this again?
All right, I'll go.
We didn't specify who goes.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I think we both were thinking the opposite thing.
Yeah, we were. I was like, oh, the winner gets it, oh, the loser gets it. That's mad funny.
Okay.
Actually, that's something to dig deep down why I always think, am I really out for me or am I really out for other people?
Oh, shit.
That's
true.
Rock,
shit.
paper, scissors.
You were
Check who
thinking-
you are.
Whoa.
So,
Welcome in with the philosophical thoughts. Shit. Yo.
So, I'm gonna start my first tattoos. Live with honor, die with glory. That actually I got from an Overwatch thing.
Mhm.
That's Reinhardt's saying.
Yes.
If you don't know Reinhardt, he was an out of control man. They made a
This guy with
cinematic short with
the
the
big hammer, right?
Yeah, and he learned to like be a shield and like sit there and take like all the
tank,
shots.
yeah.
Like that's who he is, you know. That was his character development. Like he was just.
And he has a shield too, right?
Yeah, like he had like
Force
that's what it
field
is.
thing.
Like but he would also give down his life. Like he would use his
Like
own body
legit,
on the
okay,
shield.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's the type of character build up that they did. And I also happen to live by a very like knight samurai code is like
Right.
kind of in fire. Like basically what-
chivalrous.
yeah, like the last samurai I hit really hard. Could you imagine just like a guy that's just fucking like a colonial guy with that, and like I really do like the culture, which is gonna lead to the. I'm just gonna start on the left side, right? Because like Matt views it, I'm like yin yang. So like I created my own half of my body on my left is the meaningful shit, like the good shit that I feel, and like the right I fuck with it mad hard, but this is more for my selfish reasons.
Right.
So the cherry blossom trees is a symbol of peace. Fun fact on that, I'm not going to give stories on all of them, but like I deadass called my tattoo artist Patty when she was at the shop, and was like, yeah, I want the Arizona cam like on my arm, like the the
Yeah.
green tea.
Yeah, okay, the green tea.
She thought I
was
wanted
gonna
a
say.
green tea Arizona. I was like, I'm not fucking my friend. Like this is not who we are. like actually though, look, might look dope. Like that's a New York
Maybe.
thing. Like actually, I might go to
Yeah,
Arizona.
yeah, you're fucking 99
Fuck
something
yo,
Arizona.
I'm fucking.
That's funny as fuck that you mentioned that. I was gonna get in Arizona after this. I was gonna stop at 7-Eleven.
Yo.
And then some like sour fucking gummy worms.
You're looking into the future.
Fucking future. And then up above it's a cross, but like two of the sides they're miseven because I'm not really equal to God, which a lot of people think they are. And then I want less.
So that's on
Christian.
purpose.
That's on
Yeah.
purpose. It's actually that
Actually,
thing
what the
that-
fuck? I never knew that. I
Yeah.
never realized that.
Yeah, nobody would actually do it, but I'll give the story in this one.
Nobody wanted to do that for you?
No, everyone did. I just went to the same
Oh,
shop. Yeah.
okay.
No, but nobody
I
really
thought you meant
gets the
people
thing
were
of
refusing
it.
it.
So
Gotcha.
there's two different stories on it, and actually, I'll just go on my mini mod podcast will just be me explaining all of it. I think so.
Yeah, going into
Just
deeper
after
detail.
Matt's turn, as we do know here at We'll podcast that. We will discuss that later. But this is actually an unequal ship to God. I've only seen this cross one time at a campground that does no longer run. So it's like whack that only
Yeah.
this Christian like hospitality is just saying we're not equal to God, but we can try. And I
Yeah, it's
didn't
just like
want it,
being
yeah.
realistic.
Yeah.
Be realistic. Like I'm trying to live my life like Jesus.
Right.
I really am. I'm a fucking prophet who just did nice things.
Yeah.
Spread his
Just did
word.
good for the people.
Exactly, like for the people. But I didn't want the crown of thorns, so that's why this is supposed to mimic the crown of thorns.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have this like reaper with a little glass on it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like
The
that.
hourglass, yeah.
That's actually I got it from a song, "Don't Feel the Reaper." At
By the
time.
Blue Oyster Cult, yeah.
That's exactly the inspiration on it.
Oh, shit.
Just because it's just like, just said fuck it, like why should I care? And that's where like more individual shit started happening. Then I have my Pinecrest Witness bracelet, which is a church camp that I just recently was president of. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I got it fucking on my wrist. On my other wrist, I have a barbed wire, because only I can stop myself from like hurting people, which is what I had a problem with, like a lot of my anger. Fun fact, I got them done at the same time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit was whack.
Oh, you got the double.
Yeah, I was just like,
I remember you actually sent me a picture of it
that.
one
I have a
time,
video
and you're
on my
just
gram,
like,
yeah.
yo.
Yeah, I remember.
It was just like all pure adrenaline.
I wouldn't
like,
be able to do that.
It was like crazy.
Yeah, you're like, I need to get
myself.
this out.
Like,
yeah,
like it's. But then I have this one that this like Native American feather with a bear in it, because I really fuck with like Native American stuff and bears entirely.
Is that like a bear paw?
Yeah, it had like sunbursts in here, but I wanted just like their Arctic lights. Their whatever, I can't say its actual name. Orias borealis.
Aurora borealis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted it kind of like that because I really liked Alaska. Because that's where like
The Northern Lights.
Yeah.
if I had to move up somewhere, it'd just be Alaska.
I want to visit Alaska so
yeah,
bad.
it's beautiful out
Alaska
there.
was a crazy ass place that I visited.
And it's just so
fucking
it's
cold.
so naturey. Like it's just like
Yeah,
where I'm at. Like I know it's like fucking terrible half the time, but like
yeah.
I'm terrible half the time. Like fuck.
Oh my God.
And then like I really like bears. So like I guess on my back I have a Big Dipper too. Which I'll do a lot of walking. I stare at it. I know it's the most general one, but like it's just like I fucked with bears as a kid. My first little like Navajo Indian name that they gave me back in high school was the Little Bear.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
way back,
awesome.
not high school, excuse me, like way back in fucking elementary school, like when we were doing Native American Appreciation Day or whatever fucking shit they tried incorporating.
Yeah. Actually,
I remember that, yeah.
Do you remember when we made the stupid belts and the hat? Like,
Yeah,
out of paper
I remember
and, like,
that.
Macaroni and shit.
I remember that fondly, actually. I was thinking about that the other day, actually.
I
Weirdly
remember.
enough.
I
Exactly what it
really
was.
enjoyed
Right
that.
in front of my dresser with my little Indian name tag. And yeah, Little Bear really stuck with me, and I think I could fuck up a bear. So like I guess that's my spirit animal.
You are the bear, bro.
Yeah, you
I
are
am
the
the
bear.
fucking bear.
Yeah.
Like not at the end of the day, I'm slapping bitches. Like slapping
bitches and eating their face.
and eating
Yeah.
your fucking eating your dinner. I'm like Yogi Bear times 10. Like, I'm like, oh, it's like, oh shit, a big hairy man. Like, shit, fucking tatted, just naked in the woods, just screaming at kids.
I'm
like,
naked wild man. Wow.
Shit.
Grab the biscuit. Grab the biscuit.
Grab my biscuit.
Can I get a biscuit? But then to jump down to my leg, I've got this eagle that I got at the same time as my other eagle on the other side. They're smaller, the eagles. For Father's Day, they were also like get $50 tattoos. I'm like, fuck it. I matched this one with my pops. Then down there, I got my mom, the typical mom with the fucking arrow and shit.
Yeah.
Then I got a phoenix here, which is kind of like was for my mom, but like low key, it's just I think for everything, because like a phoenix be rising out of ashes, and I always be rising out of ashes. That's just in my fucking last name alone.
Yeah, rebirth.
Literally, like it's just always. And then I have shout out to the boys. The boys tattoo.
Wait, what? Oh shit, okay.
These are my brothers.
Yeah.
I got 7 brothers. That's what I was telling John. Like I have like 2 technically, but like because they're a little bit more invested in my life. But
At the end of the day, these are the boys I call. Like one of them, big orphan, was like, yo, like. I was like, yo, I need a place to stay if my parents kick me out. And they were like, he was like, yeah, I got you. Like, that type of person.
Yeah,
like, nah,
yeah.
like, we'll literally take the shit off your back just to give it to you. And then say, give me that shit back, bitch. That's my shirt. Like that type of
You
chemistry.
used
Like,
it for long enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, come on,
You're
motherfucker.
barred.
Like, yeah, you already
Yeah.
bloodied it up. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. Shout out to them. And then I have obviously the whole skull and flower thing on my other leg. And then the eagle, which is whack because these are the only body part that only has 2 tattoos left. Everything else has like 4, 3, 20. Size of my back.
So does that mean that leg's next?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like it's that time yet. Like I don't even know. It just feels weird. I haven't been able to like get a tattoo yet. I just don't have like. I don't know. I feel like I'm like covered because I got 20. But like it's like I want something either drastically big or it's just gonna be little pockets.
Right.
Like it's weird. I know there's the only 2 choices we got, but like I don't know. Like do I want something big here? Do I want something?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I feel you.
I know what you mean.
To get this shit over with. Because I'm about to exhaust myself. Then I have a blue jay and a yellow feather on my back. That's for grandpa and grandma. I was smoking a little doobie outside with this girl Nora at the time. I wasn't even paying attention to her while she was talking, and I looked down and see a blue jay feather as I was thinking about the tattoo. My family actually has like that sign-off, like the car, like blue jays on my shit. Like that's my family heritage apparently, and yeah, it does. It's just weird, like those little weird things, like people house cardinals and shit.
Blue jays symbolize protection.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that's on my thing, and then the other arm's got donkey.
Why have I never noticed that one? What the fuck is wrong with me? Not noticing.
Really? I actually see that one all the time.
It's
when I look
fucking
at
great. I love it. Like it's just like because like you look at this arm because what I'm gonna explain to you on this arm because it's my right arm, so it's like the least because the left one's my yin or whatever the good side is because it's close to my heart.
Right.
So like my other arm's just like badass because we got like a fucking skull and a fucking crossbones.
Really cool.
Like, we have just a fucking narwhal on the arm. Like I like
the narwhal, bro.
I'm gonna cry, yo. Sweetheart's a fucking sweetheart, man. Like shit, I love this tattoo. That's probably one of my favorites. This one and these ones.
I really like the skull.
Fucking love that.
Is that a
then
cat
we
skull
have
or
so that's a saber-tooth skull.
Okay.
That one I actually saved up for. I had $100 in change, and then I spent the rest on.
Hell
Yeah, so it was like kind of like all right, I'll put in 100 as long as you save up for the rest. I was like, bet, all right. And I just saved it, coins, and then just like cha-ching. And then I have Dominic the donkey, and that's.
I thought it was Donkey from Shrek.
No. Actually, this is just like a little smirked one that they threw in the board that I ended up like getting because it was mad funny because I was spinning the wheel, but I went in there like I'm buying this donkey like. It's on the wheel.
We're getting
like, and then I spun it, and then
what.
like my mom, they would like call me out because like I was like not spinning it hard enough. It's
What
like
the
fuck
fuck?
you, and I was like shh. I did it again. I got the donkey one. Like it
You
all
just,
worked
like-
out. Like I walked in.
It
there
was
saying,
like the
I'm getting
universe
donkey.
being like, hold on, try a little bit harder. You're gonna get what you want.
Literally, that's what it was. Like it couldn't have worked out better for what that is. But like I think that'd be all my tattoos. I've got a couple plans. I don't know. This is what I want next, which is like. I want a moon here because I have that little fucking thing here, which is disgusting. And then this is gonna be the sun, so it's gonna be like like that because I'm gonna be starting building a lot of muscles, so it's gonna be like.
I am the moon in the sun.
I'm literally going to fuck you up. like there is nothing else gonna happen right now but fucking you up. Like
These
I'm
are the
not.
last things that you'll see.
Yeah, like literally, like, and maybe, like, I don't know, 7 Deadly Sins, fucking Dragons, and Meliodas' tattoo right here, like, and that shit's even worse. Like, I know, like, nobody gets that, but, like, when people see that,
anime,
like, it's gonna be, like, I'm not trying to, like, be like this, but if someone's trying to fight, it's just, like, you see that shit, it's like, oh, shit, like, either this kid's a fucking joke, or this is some real deal shit.
And we know you ain't a joke.
I'm not playing.
You ain't
I'm
no
not playing.
fucking joke, bro.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now. Jump on a bridge. I'll live my life. Fuck it, say the word. I just need direction. Matt, you're a lost soul. Fucking have St. Michael just fucking kill me already. Like,
Oh yeah, I also have St. Michael on my chest. I forgot about that.
You said that.
You did.
Yeah, I already did. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Have him come kill me, man. I am
No.
ready.
He kills your demon. He doesn't kill you specifically.
Fuck.
He kills your demon so you can live freely.
What if I am the demon?
Oh shit.
Nah.
Emo.
Then he'll kill you. I guess he's gonna kill your ass.
St. Michael's gonna come for you, boy. Stay tuned when
You're just gonna see
the
like,
leak footage comes
just
out.
just an angel floating down towards you. You're like, oh fuck, I know what's happening.
Not gonna lie, you better save that shit. If St. Michael out here, just give him to walk down here, just all angel style. I was like, yeah, well,
We just
good
hear
time.
one-
like,
Imagine.
like,
We'll just
I
start
was-
getting fucking just
I would
stabbed and
honestly,
shit.
like, lost footage.
Yeah.
Like government like hides up like angels. Like fucking like this kid got slaughtered by St. Michael, but he's just like he died of coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's like my man's got 13
Reason of
stab
death,
wounds
yeah.
in his heart, but it's coronavirus. like,
Corona.
but I guess that's a great segue.
Damn.
to John, what's yours about?
Is it my turn?
It is now your
Oh
turn.
my god.
That's fucking.
It's my turn. I guess I'll go start to finish as well, roughly, because honestly it gets to the point where I don't remember. Including
Yeah,
on
I
this
only
song.
know the first two.
Yeah,
The first
literally.
three, yeah.
The first one was an Islanders tattoo, which has like a American flag inside of it with a hockey stick as one of the lines. You know, not much behind that besides that's my favorite team for my favorite sport, which ironically I've played like every fucking sport except for hockey,
Really?
which kind of upsets me because hockey's like the one sport that I'm like diehard fan of. Yeah, this one I'm actually gonna get fixed after Friday, I think. After Friday, the next plan is to make the blue, turn it into black, so it like fits in with the Vader tattoo better. And then, I don't know, I feel like it'll be cool to have the red there and then some of the orange over here.
Yeah.
I also want to get, I'm thinking of, I don't know what, I don't know if it's going to be a Stormtrooper helmet or like Boba Fett's helmet or something. But I want to get one of the helmets there with like hockey sticks kind of crossing it.
Oh, yo, that would
which
be
I think would
actually
be pretty cool. Crystal gave me that idea a pretty long time ago, and I've been thinking about it ever since.
Yeah, you're like, you put it in my head.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that. Also, just to kind of, cause it's weird to have like Star Wars and then the hockey, so having that there, I'll kind of like
bridge the two.
Bridge it together. Yeah. Yeah. So that's that, and then again on the other side, I got the Darth Vader, which. Again, meaning it's just my favorite movie and stuff. Favorite form of entertainment. Which it's funny because like I was such a big fan when I was a kid, playing all the fucking video games and shit and watching the movies. But I feel like then there was like a period in my life where I completely forgot about Star Wars. I did this with Jurassic Park too. I used to love Jurassic Park, and then somewhere I like got lost and I like forgot about them. And then I think when the newer movies came out for Star Wars. What was it? Were we in high school still when Episode 7 came out, or we were in like early college?
It was the beginning of college.
Yeah, once that came out, I was like, shit, I think I gotta get back into this. And then
did Rogue One come out when we were in high school?
No,
that
was after the episode.
I think it was after 8.
It was after 8,
after
I believe.
7 or 8. It was definitely, it was newer. It's not newer.
Yeah, it's one of the newer.
The only one that's questionable would, I think, be the first one. Because I don't know if it might have been in that weird transition period where we were going to college and high school.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know, but yeah, this one, he kind of has some mist around him, which I loved the Rogue One scene at the end where, you know, it's all fucking... You saw Rogue One?
No, actually, so the thing is with me, I can't, like you, I'm in a transition period where I don't feel like I can watch Star Wars the same.
Really?
Yeah, I can't, because after 7, like, it just was like...
Oh, it's just not the same for you anymore?
I don't get the only Star Wars-y feeling I get is from The Mandalorian. Shout out to Jon Favreau. Also, shout out Black Duck Tattoo Parlor in Middle Country. So I just want to say, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, you didn't give your shout out.
But also, more importantly, shout out to Jon Favreau for making that shit fucking fire.
He's the only one keeping Star Wars alive right now.
Well, that's what the thing is. It's maybe it's just a rekindle that I needed, because like Star Wars, I didn't have anything.
It's funny because I saw something where
Star Wars.
I saw something where Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and I think George, or just the two of them, maybe George Lucas, they refused so many fucking ideas from Kathleen Kennedy, because like she apparently wanted to do like a whole series on Rey or some shit, just more like
more depth story.
Yeah, just or not even depth, just like more dumb bullshit that we like don't need in the series or whatever. And they were just shit that sounded stupid pretty much, and they were all like, yeah, no, we're not fucking doing anything you're saying, even though she's the CEO of Disney or whatever right now, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah.
Oh, this is like they were talking to the corporation about it. They gotta leave George
Kathleen
Lucas
Kennedy,
alone.
she's the CEO, right? Kathleen Kennedy.
It's got something like that.
I think she's the CEO of Disney.
Yeah, she is. I think.
Well, still, either way, even the fact that they told her, like, just being straight up, like, this shit's stupid.
Yeah, which is the funniest part, that you have these two people being like, yeah, no, fuck your bullshit.
Yeah.
It just proves that everything she kind of comes out with is not that great. But, yeah, I guess since you don't know, at the end of Rogue One, it leads... Okay, so in the beginning of Episode 4, you know how the ship gets boarded, all the
walking in and stuff, that's where it's supposed to lead on.
Rogue One ends with that. So
which is whack, because that's like such a good lead up to like.
It's a really cool.
A lot of people did like Rogue One more than they did like fucking like
episode.
Rogue One is considered the better movie that's come out.
Which is whack, because you had like I personally, not to get into a whole Star Wars thing, I think they should have disappeared from the only reason I didn't like it is that the whole fucking thing with Skywalker.
Yeah, no.
It's the rise, the end of Skywalker, like why she's not a Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we talking about Luke and Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah, literally, it's like
It's like the new
It's
Jedi.
just
Like
the-
they could have advertised it and peeled it a little bit more.
That's the
better.
thing. It's
You know?
they made it seem like they were coming back with the Star Wars of the Skywalker, and it just wasn't anything like it.
No, it didn't have the.
they did it
So,
as a cash grab.
actually,
They did it to get everybody back into the series.
So the guy that voices Darth Maul in Clone Wars, the TV show, he was on Twitch Live or some shit like that, and he was pretty much just saying that like the movies would be a lot better, pretty much what you were saying, if they marketed them differently and if they just weren't a part of the Skywalker. Like if they made a whole different timeline out of them where you have this like girl with like, it wouldn't be that fucking bad.
Exactly.
But the fact that they squished it into the whole original trilogy and prequel, it just made it fucking
Literally,
bad.
just get rid of it.
But originally, she was supposed to be a Skywalker in the books because she was a product of Leia and Han Solo's kids, and
Right.
the whole dynamic was supposed to be that Kylo Ren and Rey were brother and sister
Yeah.
going at each other. And then they had a bunch of other kids too that were supposed to like come into play and stuff. But then they
At
just
least they
said,
didn't kiss.
"Fuck that!" Like, yeah, literally, that would have been fucking crazy.
But which
You already
is
got
whack,
that in the
which is
originals,
whack
it's
because
alright.
the way he apparently the viewers now is like this girl like that he like likes and shit, which is kind of funny because it's like yeah, technically it's supposed to be brother and sister too. Like there's a
Yeah,
lot of weird
it's a
shit like
connection.
that
Yeah,
happening,
it's
but
weird.
like shit like that like it's not from the books, which it never really followed the books anyway. But like.
No.
You could have like the way I viewed the end of Skywalker is he's sitting there, Han Solo's with Princess Leia, he's sitting there with whatever fucking person's next to him, and Anakin reappears as a ghost and his former self.
That's where they fucked up. They
And-
should have done that.
They shouldn't have.
No, they should have brought Anakin back as like a ghost or something.
They did.
I'm saying in the newer movies.
See, we had this this debate in philosophy class. Like they could have done so much with the Force Ghost because you had
They
Snoke
should've.
that came back.
They absolutely
They
should've.
could have had a fucking Force Ghost Wars. Like, could you imagine that?
That would be-
motherfucker?
that'd be dope.
Could you imagine the fucking Sith Lord being an entity so strong that you needed to contact the dead using some sort of orb, whatever they got there,
Yeah.
to literally call back Obi, Yoda, and fucking Anakin? You could have CGI'd that shit to
Would've
have a
been fucking
Force battle.
dope.
Like you're telling me they're fighting not only at a spiritual level but a physical level. Like this took all
Yeah.
of the Jedi's might.
Yeah.
They could have done that shit.
If it just like panned, if
But
it just
no.
like panned out and you see all the Jedi Force ghosts behind
Yes.
Rey after that would have
exactly
been so
how the
fucking
Lord
cool.
of the Rings did when they led the fucking Ghost
Yes,
Army.
yeah.
Yeah.
They could have made so much more, and that should have been set in stone, but they fucked up.
Yeah, it could have been like the Avatar too. It's like
Yes.
yeah, it could have been like that. Like the
People showed
Avatar, like
Avatar.
Rey is the Avatar of the Jedi and the good side of the Force, and it could have been like all of
Yes.
the old Force ghosts. They're all helping her
Yeah.
to fight
Yeah.
Kylo Ren or
They need our
Palpatine or
strength.
whatever the fuck it was. Yeah,
Right.
she's like, oh, call upon the power of the fucking gods or whatever it is.
And they could have made a little joke about it. Like they could have been like,
Call upon God.
all of a sudden, her eyes change, goes Yoda, and it's like, "You suck, you do." Like something stupid. Like
Suck my dick, you would.
like,
Yoda's voice.
You could have had
Oh my
Yoda just like take
Yeah.
her soul out for a bit and be like, now we're gonna fight like a little like
starts
Yoda.
flipping
like-
around and shit.
that's what it is. Like you could have done stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
Yoda's trademark was the acrobatics. He was too small to catch. Anakin's rage. You could have fucking had his power. Obi-Wan's quick. Like you could have
His fucking
do
witness.
so many of those little tons, but no, you made basically another 6-hour extension
Of nothing.
from when they were fucking kids,
Yeah.
hopped up on coke, to now when they're old piece of shits, and one literally wanted you to kill off his character. Like one was like, I cannot
Yeah.
play Han Solo.
He
no more.
fucking-
Like,
Yeah,
He did
literally,
not-
he
he
wanted
did
the
not-
fucking
yeah,
kill
and that
him
and that
off,
movie
yeah.
Solo, like it was alright, but you can't replace Han Solo.
Yeah.
Don't make it younger. We know
Honestly,
what he
I
looks
liked
younger.
Solo.
Like,
I think people overreacted to Solo
Really?
a lot. Yeah.
I just don't
Honestly, I forgot about that movie. I saw it once and I
watched
just
it-
ejected it. Not gonna lie,
Did I
I
watch
can only
it?
remember a couple of scenes.
I watched it a couple times. It's
How
not
do
a
you
terrible
like it?
movie. I don't think it's the worst that came out, but I think a lot of people overreacted.
I just didn't like the fact. What I really didn't like is the fact that that man's hair was so puffy. Like Han Solo had his hair down like this. Like I understand he didn't do it, but like he didn't have this set of hair. Like like a luscious lion lock.
Oh,
The only one that stayed true.
Locks.
Only one that stayed true was fucking C-3PO, R2-D2. And I understand those people are
literally,
dying
and
now, and Chewbacca, but those three.
I literally was just shocked when they like made it seem like Chewbacca died. I was like, no, dude, like they can't.
Well, when he's running through the fucking, I didn't see the rest, so like I don't.
You didn't.
Don't tell me they tried almost killing Chewbacca. You can't kill Chewbacca.
They made it seem like they killed him, but because he gets like taken into a transport.
Oh, you're talking about the new movie.
Yeah, the newest.
You're talking
movie.
about Solo.
No, I'm not even. I didn't even see Solo. The last thing I know is
what the
from
fuck?
Chewbacca's standpoint.
So did you
is
see
Han Solo
episode
dying.
9?
He was like running in there, just shooting everybody up, like just like with this.
Wait, so did you even see episode 8 or 9 or no?
No. The only thing that I know is that she gets a yellow lightsaber, which I'm hella up
Yeah.
for because yellow is the best color.
It was
you know
a really cool
If you don't
lightsaber.
fucking like that in the podcast, you can go fuck yourself because I'm done with this time piece of shit that people just don't like yellow. Like hop off my dick, fam. Like I'm sorry, but yeah, no, that and then the fact that Kylo Ren actually like realized like he was like not a Sith,
Yeah.
like he was just like this and that, which is nice for a character develop for like 10 through 12, I guess.
Which like I was.
That
also
always happens, I feel like, in real life. It's like everybody always thinks they're evil until their final moments, and then they realize that, oh,
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, that was his whole story. He
Yeah.
was just so conflicted the whole time.
Oh, and you killed your dad too there, bud, but that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
yeah.
What are you gonna say? The Sith made me do it? Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
That's what the Nazis said.
Yeah. Oh boy, I had to do it.
But yeah, what happens to Chewbacca?
No, so they kind of capture him and bring him in a transport. You only see one transport come down. They put him in, and then it flies away. And Rey and Kylo Ren get into this like force pull battle to pull the spaceship down. And then I guess since she's like the Emperor's kid or whatever, she accidentally like does like a force lightning thing, and it like blows the fuck up. So it's like, oh my god, he died. But it just ends up being like a second transport that was there.
Oh, they fucking. Oh, yo.
They just trick you, yeah. Because then like a couple scenes later,
They knew they
show
couldn't
you.
do that. They could not kill Solo.
No,
Chewbacca the next one.
Yeah, I was
people
like,
would've-
did they really just do me like that?
Including if it was in such a dumb way like that. Like, if he's gonna die, it better be some fucking crazy, just guns a-blazing type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you don't see Solo going out like that. Like
Yeah.
Solo is either just gonna sit back and take a shot. Yeah, that's just how right
Well,
like that.
you know
But
what
Chewbacca
also-
out there like
Yeah.
with-
He ain't gonna die like a bitch.
I mean, Han Solo also, I think, did that to get Kylo back
He
to the
had
light
to.
side.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't do that, then
He's
he
a
wouldn't have
turning
been
point.
able
That's
to.
that
yeah.
sacrifice part where
Yeah, exactly.
even like each individual Star Wars, there's always a sacrificing
Right.
point for the
Yeah.
main character, for a character to read.
Yeah, like
Darth
Obi-Wan.
Vader with Obi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
it follows the hero's journey. Because it follows that like
Exactly.
they need that mentor to die in order for them to project further into their story.
Which
and to their purpose.
is the only ones that seem to be doing that are the ones who go to the Sith because what's Obi-Wan's master's name? Fucking Liam Neeson's
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon
That's
Jinn,
my
aka
boy
John
right there.
Burnup.
Yeah.
if John had long hair and just like
It was in
more
that
of a
picture
beard-
we saw. Someone made this like really fucking cool animated picture of him, and someone else were saying that I apparently would look like him in
Yeah.
that picture if I had like longer hair and a grown out beard.
John is Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. Which is funny
Beard
because
and
that was
beard.
always one of my favorite characters. So it was like,
what's one of your favorite characters?
In Star Wars, I would have to say,
Jar Jar Binks.
no.
The Sith King.
Fuck, who would be my actual favorite
I
character?
mean, Darth Vader is mine for sure, but I have so many other that like are just right below the line there.
Mine's General Grievous.
General Grievous shit.
That man that man died. He had so much potential. He had so much potential.
Yeah,
Fuck.
he was just another.
They
pawn.
see
They
that's
were
the
all
shit they
pawns.
could have made. General Grievous solo movie.
It'd be
You
cool.
could have had
That would have been a
literally-
crazy backstory, actually.
Because he was a human before he got transferred to
Right.
droid, and you can actually see the
remember that.
droid.
Well, he wasn't a human, but he was still a
He was
living
some
being.
sort of alien
Yeah,
type
he was another
thing, yeah.
species, but he was still like a living being that ended up getting turned into a cyborg.
He coughs and shit, and like you, and
Yeah.
he fights with Boba Fett. You can now bring the Like I think the Mandalorian is gonna be like the arc way that we needed
Wait,
to.
Grievous fights with Boba Fett?
Yeah, I think he's in the same vicinity. If I remember correctly, I think Boba
Well-
Fett was there when Obi-Wan was attacking. Will I remember correctly?
In what movie?
In Star Wars.
Which one?
I know.
He's like 10
Hold on, I really need to pee, but keep continuing.
Again?
Yeah,
Holy
it's-
shit.
I drank a lot of water.
I drank 2 mason jars.
You're bigger than me.
Wow, that's fucked
I
up.
got a bigger dick.
Oh shit. He didn't hear that part.
He did not. He does not want to hear that part. No, but I'm talking about
I think in episode 2 maybe.
when he
I think
when
you're thinking
Obi-Wan's
of
fighting when he fucking goes down the trenches and shit. When he actually kills Grievous, because Grievous is only in one movie,
Okay.
right?
So he kills him in episode 3.
Kills him in episode 3. But
Right.
is he in episode 2?
Grievous,
He was an overseer of the clones, right?
I don't think he's in episode 2. You don't see him in episode 2, but I think like in the backstory he's there.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm correct.
But if I'm remembering correctly, I believe, unless it was Lego Star Wars, but like, he fights General Grievous, and then he tries to go after Boba Fett, but Boba Fett gets away.
No.
Unless Boba Fett
Well,
was
because Boba Fett's in episode 6.
So,
Boba Fett's after that. Are you thinking of Jango Fett?
Django, thank you. Okay,
Well,
hold
Mace
up.
Windu kills
Hold
Jango
up.
Fett in episode 2.
Hold up. So, Django gets killed in the pit.
Yes, in episode 2.
His clone,
/ son, yeah, Boba Fett.
because he wanted to raise a son,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is that Mandalorian adoption, because
Yes.
he couldn't adopt at that time.
Yeah.
Then that becomes Boba Fett.
That's Boba Fett.
Fucking A, yo. I
Boba
thought
Fett's in
Django
episode
was the
6,
second
though.
one.
No.
Good. So we went this full circle when you were here. I fucked up.
Yeah, we got everything down, Pat.
Down fucking pity pat. Don't
Okay.
look back.
So you explained to him. Who
I
Boba
fucked
Fett
up.
was?
Yeah, because he was thinking of Jango Fett in episode 2.
Oh.
Where he has
okay.
the jetpack gets killed. That's
Yeah,
actually one of my
Mace
favorite battle
Windu.
scenes.
Oh,
low-key.
for sure. That's the
It
only
is
reason why
only
that
good
movie
one.
is good.
Yeah, it's like the only like I would love to go in that arena. Like when you guys see like that on animated shit from like all like the famous like people from the Matrix, Godzilla, and all that fighting in that arena. It's like cartooned. That's the first thing that I think of. Like
Yeah.
it's just an arena with like 2 pillars with fucking Anakin. Which the
Yeah, they're just
toys
tied
on
up
that?
there.
Jesus Christ. 90s toys on that? Like you had a slutty Leia like
Yeah.
wrapped up on a pole, like, and then they wonder why we're fucked up. Like it's so fucking weird.
Yeah,
And
she had
then,
her
like,
fucking belly showing and everything.
yeah, and it's
Too
just
much
like
for kids.
exactly. And then like even the fucking like fucking what's his name? Fucking
Jango Fett getting his
no,
head
the
cut off?
fucking big fucking slug motherfucker.
Oh,
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt with that whole scene. Like what the fuck,
Oh,
yo? Like I don't
yeah,
need to
Carrie
see an
Fisher
alien
and
just like
and shit.
jamming out.
Oh,
like,
that you're talking about.
that too. But even Carrie Fisher's
Bro,
fucking.
there's a
like,
nip slip in that scene. Do you remember when I sent that to you guys?
Yeah.
there's a nip slip.
There's a nip slip.
What?
So you know, like the Rancor when they like drop the trapdoor and they fall into the
Yeah.
fucking pit or whatever. There was he was like making a girl dance or something, and then like she like goes and falls through the thing, but like as she's like moving, like the shirt kind of goes to the side and you see like a little nip slip. I was like, oh shit, dude. So I was like sending it around. I was taking pictures. I sent it.
That does not sound good.
No, it didn't sound good.
Yo, but
I didn't
the
keep them. I just sent them to the boys. Just because I
But
thought it
that's
was
so
funny.
weird. And like those shit happens all the time. Like there's some shit that's obvious, like the Starbucks and the Game of Thrones finale.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Like obviously product placement, you fuckers. Like it is
It's so
Starbucks
stupid.
worked its magic. But like that shit, and then like a nip slip in Star Wars, like all that
Yeah.
little added shit that you wouldn't notice. That,
I mean, I think that was probably more of like an accidental, like they didn't realize that was an edit or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe because she had like
It's
different
Disney.
color skin, maybe she didn't give a fuck. Well, no, this is in the original.
which yeah, they were. What?
So that was just George Lucas films or whatever. Lucas.
Oh shit.
So that was just him. We saw something, it's a movie from back then, they probably even didn't give a fuck if they didn't see it. They were
Yeah.
like, whatever, we'll let it slip.
I mean, literally.
Just like the
Yeah,
nip.
just like the nip itself.
But yeah, I also hate the new fucking movies, the new the old new Star Wars movies where they added the extra special effects.
Oh, when they re-edited everything.
Oh yeah,
To make it
some
more
of it's a
lively.
bit weird, yeah.
Yeah, like the fucking things running around. Like we didn't need that. Like yeah, the
Yeah.
stormtroopers like getting off the fucking like horses and shit. Like I get that, but like not.
Yeah,
fucking,
I get what you mean. It's just like so much unnecessary
Yeah.
filler that did not need to be in there.
It's like, oh, let's add more aliens and shit. And it's like we understand it's from a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
It says in the beginning of every
Yeah, it's
fucking
like
movie.
how many times you gotta fucking
George Lucas.
reiterate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have to reiterate. They need to know it's from a galaxy far, far.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna think it's real life.
Real fucking life. Next thing you know, fucking you think Jango Fett, Boba Fett are fucking running around, fucking.
I hope
big
they're running
dog
around
bounty
fucking.
hunter, like.
Oh yeah, I figured out who my favorite character was. Kit Fisto,
Oh yeah, Kit Fisto.
or Ahsoka, or young Obi-Wan.
Who are two
From episode 1. Is that what you mean by young Obi-Wan? Just like episode 1 Obi-Wan?
I would say episode 3 Obi-Wan.
Okay. He's my favorite as well. Like Clone Wars / episode 3 Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Kit
He's one of
Fisto,
my favorite.
he's the green tentacle dude that has a green lightsaber.
Did
he
he?
was-
Did
He
he?
looks like-
Did
He
got
dies in
slaughtered,
episode
right?
3.
he died
him
in
and
With
two
the
others.
mushroom scene, right? Like he's like the stormtroopers when you're looking at it, they're closing in. And he's just like.
No, that's Ayla Secura.
Yeah,
Kit
she's
Fisto-
like
I don't know
another
any about
version.
them,
Yeah,
but
she's
they
another
people
version.
Besides Master
Kit,
Windu, but
Kit Fisto goes with 2 others and Mace Windu to fight the Emperor. And then the Emperor goes and like cuts him down in like 3 fucking seconds.
is that where he loses his hand and gets thrown off the fucking?
That's Mace Windu, yeah.
yeah, that whole scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
Fuck.
And then Ahsoka's from the Clone Wars, which is Anakin's.
Padawan,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which
This
She
is Kit
turns into a
Fisto.
Grey Jedi.
yes,
Yeah, that guy.
I fucking liked him.
I love him as well.
Which I also don't think Master Windu's dead. I know everybody's out there speculating, but Samuel Jackson can come back as his character.
Yeah, they'll be like,
They could be
yo,
like, oh,
he force jumped onto another car or some
Well, that's
shit
what
like
it was.
that.
He got fucking pushed over. He has another hand. Like all he has
Yeah,
to
literally.
do is
This
go
is
into
my
another
thing.
window.
This
like,
is my thing. If Darth Maul could get cut in half and live, anybody can live from fucking anything.
if
Didn't
Boba Fett
didn't
can
George
come-
Lucas actually say that though? He's like, it doesn't matter like what. It was he. I think he pretty much said that anybody can come back from anything in that movie or some shit like that.
I think he was like I mean, probably. Yeah,
even
but
Boba Fett comes back out of the fucking inevitable
Yeah,
pit
he-
because his fucking
he
armor
comes
is
out, yeah.
whatever it is. It's made from some sort of not. I don't think it's whatever they're using Mandalorian, but
No,
that
it was
scar.
something
But it was
else,
some
yeah.
sort of like thing that's impenetrable, and he just climbs out with his
Yeah.
jetpack.
Yeah.
Then he gets like that. That shit's fucking whack. Like even when you were saying about Darth Maul, I don't mean point, but like he gets robotic legs. The lightsaber fucking also like cut him so deep that it got.
Well,
like,
I mean, that's another thing though.
cauterized,
Like, yeah, the lightsaber like cauterizes
wouldn't
the
that
wound
make
right
him
away.
cauterized too? I mean, I know he cut him up in 3 different
Yeah.
spots, but wouldn't that technically? Your boy can be living.
He can be. I think he confirmed he was just because like Samuel L. Jackson was just like, "Yo, can this happen? Can that happen?" And George Lucas was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah,
why
yeah,
not?"
yeah.
Like he wasn't supposed to have a purple lightsaber, but he wanted one anyways. And George Lucas was like, "Yeah, whatever, have a purple one."
Yeah, that's
Only
true.
one-
That's
He's
true.
the only
Yeah.
one with the lightsaber. Too.
And then
They had to give him a backstory and
yeah,
shit like
and
that.
then he wanted his character to still live, and George Lucas was like, "Yeah, whatever, he's still alive." So like technically, we could say he's still alive. I
Because all you
guess.
see is him thrown out
Yeah.
in a bunch of cars. Honestly, I thought the next scene was he's gonna land on one of those cars and be like, "Ah, my hand." He's
like,
gonna
"My
come
fucking
back
hand."
as
That's
like,
what I thought
the
was
same
gonna
thing
happen,
because
too, yeah.
like same thing with the robotic hand. It'd be like, "Yo, I'm ready.
I'm
to
tired
fuck
of these
shit up."
motherfucking Sith in this motherfucking.
Honestly, this is the shit that I don't like. I hate that celebrities aren't thinking like this shit. Like that shit would be mad funny. Be like Master Windu
Yeah.
gets just like, poof. I'm tired of this shit in my motherfucking plan. George Lucas,
Yeah,
write this
George
shit. Get me in there, like something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
But fuck,
So
there
we
wasn't
get-
so many opportunities. But yeah,
We have 20 minutes left.
Okay.
So
All right, let me hold on. So let's get back to what the fuck we were doing.
we gotta pull back.
Real fast. Islanders tattoo. Darth Vader tattoo. What I was gonna explain at the end of Rogue One. It's like a dark room, and all like the rebels are kind of like sitting there, like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
just like in the hallway, like
Yeah, it's like a hallway, and then like a bunch of steam starts coming out, and then you hear like his like breathing, and then like the lightsaber just turns on, and like you just see his like fucking silhouette standing there, and they're all like shit in their pants, and he just slaughters all of them. I would just look up the scene; it was a really fucking cool scene.
watch it. I'm gonna look excited.
But yeah, so I was like, it'd be cool
was
if
a
I
good
had
scene.
them like coming out of some fog or whatever. So it kind of looks like that. Still cool either way. And then I have like the Empire logo beneath him, and then around the elbow I have. It's like a Sith logo, but it's the Sith Empire logo, which was from like.
The Imperial insignia, right? Is that what is it?
Ooh.
Well,
Or
this
is that
this
the-
is the
that's the
Imperial.
Imperial
This is the
insignia, yeah.
Imperial. This is from the Sith Empire, which was like way before all this shit happened.
Are you talking
This is
about,
more
like-
Legends.
Are you talking about like the previous Sith?
Like Knights of the Old Republic type
Copy,
Sith.
okay.
Like that long ago. That's what their thing was.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
really long ago.
I mean, that's all I got on my right arm. Eventually I want to put like a Death Star up here and like space battle around it and shit like that. So
TIE
that'll be
fighters.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Little X-wings. You got a Falcon in there.
So then,
A little bit of fucking.
I'll just move down to my left leg, which is like an alien skull with crossbones. That again doesn't have too much meaning. Besides me thinking it looks cool, but also I'm in aliens and all that shit. So I wanted something that had to do with aliens. So I'm working on that now. And then my left arm and my back is the most meaningful out of everything. Oh god, that's a lot. I feel like it's so much.
You're like,
Oh my
wait.
god! Oh shit! I gotta explain all this. So I guess the first I could start off with is the Flesh Coffin, which is an album from Lorna Shore. One of my favorite albums. Heavy as hell. That I can't really remember too much around that time of my life, but like, just in general, I remember it being a good ass time. Just like
Yeah, that was, like-
blasting fucking Flesh Coffin and shit. Fucking the both of us driving around.
Yeah, because that was the first time that
Getting
me and you
smacked.
went to the concert
Yeah,
by ourselves,
yeah,
and we're just like,
exactly.
this is a symbolage of our like
Yeah,
adult
right.
freedom and shit like that.
Yeah, and I was just obsessed with that album and I was like, fuck it. It's just such a cool symbol too. So, then the rest of that around it. So there's 2 dead trees with a skeleton guy, I guess, on the ground. Or more of like I always think of like an undead from Dark Souls. Like the
Yeah,
very
when they're on the
beginning
ground,
enemies
yeah.
where they're very skinny and just like fucking. I always think of those guys when I see him. He has his like rib cage kind of opened. I don't know if you've ever seen. He has his like rib cage
shit.
opened.
Yeah, like he's just fucking.
Yeah, and he's like holding his heart in his hand and he's like going to like eat it almost. And yeah, so then above that I have that's the
Gargoyle?
fuck's it called? Yeah, gargoyle, which apparently is it just protection or is it supposed to like ward off?
Yeah, it's like
things
protection
or-
and to ward off like evil
Right.
spirits and shit like that.
That I didn't even know when I was getting it. I just wanted it to be another addition on because they all like none of them specifically really mean anything, but like all together it means something. So I just thought that was really cool. Crystal sent that picture. It's got some spider webs around it, and then on my under forearm, I have 2 like droopy skulls. I don't know what the fuck to explain. They're just droopy skulls, just kind of dripping some
Yeah,
shit.
like melting.
Yeah, they're like melting
Radiation
almost.
melting.
Yeah, literally, their face is melting from the fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
Just 2 melty skulls. And then going up, I have like kind of like a demon skull with horns with an upside down cross on the forehead. And then right above that, there's kind of like the trail leading up into the gates of hell.
Yeah. John being like, I promise I'm not satanic.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Which it has some flames going around. It's got the pentagram in the middle. Got some, I don't know what it's called. Like, they're snakes that kind of make up the gate itself, I guess.
Serpents, kind of?
Yeah, serpent snakes. I just don't know what to call that thing
Yeah.
itself.
The
Just
arch?
Like, yeah, the
yeah,
arch.
like the arch of the gate. So that's it for the left. Kind of burnt a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I guess that also kind of goes on to my back, which it's not connected yet. I want to, but on the back I have a goat head / Baphomet head. I don't know if I should consider it a Baphomet head, but
Did you know what I learned about Baphomet?
what?
That used to actually be a symbol of the balance between good and evil back then.
Oh, really?
And and it was supposed to represent like the balance between like your subconscious and
It
conscious
makes
of
sense
like
because he's kind of sitting there like with his hands out and stuff, holding things.
yeah, and then they eventually used that for religious propaganda for
Right, yeah.
the devil and shit like that.
Anything goat snake wise, there's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, Satan.
Yeah, literally.
Satan.
So I was like, oh, it kind of actually had like a legit meaning,
Right,
and
like
they,
everything else.
yeah, then they fucking turned it into like an
Yeah.
evil thing.
So, yeah, it's the goat head that also has like a pentagram in the middle, more of just an upside down star, kind of. And then all together, it doesn't make a satanic ritual or some shit.
Unlike Matt's back.
Yeah, like Matt's back. No, I don't know, it kind of like stands for a lot of things. It stands for, I love horror movies and like horror games. I love artwork that has to do with like horror things, anything like kind of hell, heaven wise. especially the hell. You know, I love Doom, the video game, so it also reminds me of Doom. Because, you know, I wanted to get something kind of, you know, Doom, you just like, it's in hell and there's just fucking demons everywhere. It's just so cool. So it kind of stands for those smaller things. And then, I guess the even deeper reason, I get like a fucking tickle in my fucking throat the second I start explaining it. Ooh. I think maybe there is a Satanism going on.
Yeah. Get the diffuser!
Yeah. Get it, burn the sage, burn the sage!
Yeah, fucking
burn the sage. We're cleansed!
Starts fucking
You're cleansed, John.
Thank you. I think it's gone away. Yeah, it's sort of... Because this is the thing, I'm not like against religion completely, but it kind of is like to go against the fucking, you know,
church.
Yeah, kind of to go
organized
against
religion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
dogmatic.
Right, organized bullshit. It kind of is to go against that. And then, you know, even deeper than that, also it's just I don't know. I'm really weird with like. And dude, it's not stopping.
I don't want you to speak the truth, John.
Let me drink some water. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get this shit out. The fucking demons are trying to keep it in. Alright. I'm refreshed.
H2O, a little aqua.
Yeah, it's and then I guess the deepest thing. I'm just very keen on kind of keeping in touch with my darker side. You know, because I have a lot of anger and stuff. And, I don't know. It's just, I feel like every time we go and I, like, get shit added onto the arm, it's just such, like a fucking weight lifted off almost every time I get it. So, yeah, it kind of just stands for all the deep shit I've gone through in my life. All the dark feelings I've had just kind of written out on my arm and stuff. And, even besides that, it's just fucking hilarious seeing people's reactions to it. Which most of it's good. I don't think I've ever gotten really any negative comments about it, but I've definitely gotten some like shocker, like some people like what
now?
Yeah, literally like people looking at it. I have like seriously been asked if I was a Satanism. If I was a if I was Satanism, yeah. If I was a satanic
John
believer,
Satanism as Karl Marx is the Marxism. Like he is the founder of Satanism.
John Burnupism.
Yeah,
he made Santa just so everyone knows that like he's living. Like John's living.
That's fucking wild.
Shit.
John embedded his life into this.
Damn right. Yeah. So.
No, that's really.
Yeah, overall,
a lot of people like get a little scared, like appreciation of the dark side, and like actually like learn.
That's the thing. I think you have to keep in touch with your dark side, and I think it all falls in with the balance of the yin and yang.
I was about to say it's the balance.
You can't push it all to one side. And even if you want to talk about fucking Star Wars, look what happens to the Jedi. They try to completely push the dark side out with the light, and they became too arrogant and too corrupt in their ways. So it's good to keep in the good and the bad, and
that's why you have that shit on your back.
Right, yeah.
Well, I mean, the original symbol.
What do you mean the original symbol?
That's also why I have the Ouija board on my back too, to signify that my demons are behind me. So
well, I was just talking about like his.
He has a goat, yeah.
Like, the goat and stuff like that. I'm just trying like the balance and like how I incorporate my balance in the sense of half my side. It completes me as a being. You would have something leaving your demons behind you, but leaving the. Not forgetting though. It's weird like how each individual one of us has some.
It's
sort
like don't forget your demons.
Like,
don't forget your past problems. You gotta learn from them.
Including when you do learn from them, you can look back and be like, "Fuck, I've grown. Like, look how I've grown from this."
Yeah.
So
it's a reminder of all the lessons.
The Persona Dive with Glory was actually covering up a lot of mental self-harm scars that I left. So it's just like, that's a time where I was at my lowest, so it's like, I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
When I used to look at my wrists, I wouldn't be able to see the cuts, but I would see the cuts, like, vapor in my mind. Now all I see is live with honor, and I just, those little markers keep it going, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Keep it going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now it's a dark side, but don't appreciate it. Let it go.
Right.
Just like, chill out for a bit.
Because, I don't know, I feel like I also weirdly live in the dark side of things. I don't know, I love the nighttime, I love the moon, as much as I love the day and like nice weather and shit. I feel like I'm always kind of...
You can kind of be yourself.
Yeah.
in the world.
That's
why I love.
Yeah.
That's why I love when COVID.
You
happened.
feel more open.
Yeah, because like as an introvert, I fucking hate going outside.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hate. If I'm not at work, which is the only amount of social interaction I need.
If I don't have to be outside, I'm not gonna
be outside. And like, not saying I won't go on hikes and shit and like do shit.
Yeah, like with friends and stuff.
Yeah, but at night there's so much more to do because nobody's out.
Exactly. You can be yourself. You can chill.
Scream. Fucking listen to your music.
Yeah.
And everyone's just like, oh, it's just nighttime behavior, but it's like my behavior. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was that.
I'm the opposite. I'm like always outside in the daytime.
Nah.
Well, I like being out at night, but I wouldn't be out at night by myself. I like it more with friends and stuff like that.
Even when it rains, I fucking love the rain. I love storms.
Bro, when like lightning and thunderstorms come around, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, me too. Including, I don't know, like.
Powerful.
Yeah, even during the day when the sky gets all fucking dark and you're just like fucking, I don't know, it's crazy. I love it. I love the darker side.
Like, I don't know, like I just was thinking like my pupils probably like, I was just like, yeah, let's go. Like,
yeah.
Like, cause like I felt that on Halloween. Like when Halloween, it was just like, yes, like it's just like supporting the dead, but it was just more of like this eeriness on such a bright, sunny day is now like dark is coming over, and it's kind of symbolism because everything's gonna be dark eventually. But
right, yeah.
Fuck you, Matt, for being the only one who liked the daytime.
Yeah, you fucking happy piece of shit.
Stupid.
You positive piece of fucking shit. Stop being positive.
Stop being positive, or I'm gonna smack this mason jar on the ground.
Oh shit. Fucking fuck this. I'm mad.
Well, fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Satanism.
The only thing you need to take out of this podcast is that John started Satanism and is an advocate for Satanism.
Yeah. I lied to you all.
I'm actually a demon. Like,
I'm a demon.
I'm definitely
all demons.
Bro, I mean, if you're thinking about spiritual sense, our dark sides are our own little demons. Like everyone says, I'm fighting my own demon. It's like, yeah, you're creating your own demon. You either repress that shit and make it a huge demon, or you can just be like the fucking disenchantment shit. Not disenchantment. There's a fucking show on Netflix about like. It's the same producers as Futurama and The Simpsons. All
yeah, it is called Disenchantment.
Is it Disenchantment?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck, and like that little demon Lucy. It's like I fuck with that so hard because I was like, yeah, that's how I treat my demon. It's like, yeah, come along, and I was like, shut the fuck up, you little bitch, like pussy, like, and then it's just like, no, I'm the strongest ever, and like starts like attacking you and shit, and you're just like, fuck you, like, shut up.
I feel like it's like a symbolism. I feel like it's like a symbolism of the ego.
It is. Which that's why before I get heavy into this, but I just do want to mention it to you guys. That's why I think like a lot of like mental disorders like schizophrenia is actually just a separation of ego and you trying to like piece up your ego, because like as someone who's not taking medication for my bipolar and shit, I feel like it's like I'm learning a lot more by being okay. So it's like I'm separating myself because I'm always back and forth, like back in the dark, back in the light. And it's like a tornation, but like as it seems to stop, it's starting to sway off. So like I feel like medication is just to stop everything, but like you can like see where it goes. Like obviously there are some people like bad things out there, but like if you got mild schizophrenia and stuff, like maybe that might be a good thing. Like keeps you on your toes a little bit. Keeps
I get what you mean, yeah. If it's not something that completely takes control of your life. Yeah. Like some people can't help but be fucked up to it, but like you said, if you have a minor bit of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Just a little bit of skits. Just a little bit.
Little skits.
Little spritz of skits.
Spritz of skits.
Got John out here producing mixtapes.
Yeah, bro.
I'm next.
The producer.
Oh my god.
Fucking here comes John's new hit album off of Flesh Coffin Part 2.
Yeah. Yo,
Skin Coffins. It's called Skin Coffin instead of Flesh Coffin.
Skin Coffin. It's disgusting. You get the same thing, but like just change the logo and just flip it upside down.
I'll just like flip the Z or something.
Make it an S.
I guess it is already an S technically.
Is it?
So maybe flip the S and make
Unless
it a Z.
It's a Z.
I don't know what it is, honestly. All I know is that there's like a fucking crescent moon in there.
And you fuck with it.
And I fuck with it.
All that
and it's
matters.
a coffin.
So I'm thinking, you're saying that medication separates yourself from your ego?
No, because
or it brings you.
It just cuts it off.
It cuts it off.
Because what I've experienced is I was like kind of robotic when I was taking my medications.
Yeah.
I'd have no personality. It was just like, okay, like I understand I'm like that and I can do that, but it was just more of like, it's taken me a while without medication to realize that my emotions are there. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like it suppresses your emotions and shit like that.
Makes you.
I'm
just gonna put it like this because I know you have to go and all that stuff, but like. All I'm saying is medication.
It's almost 6.
Oh, but like medication be out here
4
like
minutes.
really just making good people, good by law-abiding citizens that won't fucking resist the curve or the flow.
Because like, what if it
It's
is
also
that
for
like
pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, because
Is
like,
this shit helping or is it just keeping us
it's
low?
just keeping you. It's keeping you low.
because that's what it
keeping you
is.
under
Because you
control.
said it turns you into a
That's
robot.
why they're trying to keep weed illegal.
Placebo.
Because weed actually helps.
Government just doesn't want this shit. Like it's been eradicated since like 1770.
Yeah, literally.
And
Hemp has been fucking.
And they
it's
didn't even
retarded.
use it for that. If not, they smoked it maybe, but like they just like the whole thing with the pharmaceutical because it's just like they don't want that. Like I only started getting philosophical and shit and started actually deep thinking when I started smoking pot. I just was in a good lineup where I was like I think like 1920 when that started happening, and then I was like okay, but they don't want you to. They want you to keep you just. So yeah. That's my thing on it, because like people like think this like we didn't have mental disorders back then because we were out exploring shit and like doing shit. Like people like you might have been poor.
Do you
It's
think
like
that
you
we're
were
so
saying-
institutionalized?
Yeah,
making something
I think
of
it.
we've talked about that before.
It's that we're not really expressing our like full.
We're supposed to be living on the land and off the land and exploring.
doing
and
work,
shit.
keeping them, but like that the human body, the human mind, like you guys notice, like you guys are fiddling around and shit, like your mind's preoccupied.
Yeah.
So like you just sit at home all day, you're gonna be like miserable.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't afford to do shit, and it's all this other institutionalized shit like that. People think you're always bad, but like at the end of the day, you can buy a plane ticket and go fucking explore.
Yeah, exactly.
Backpack across Europe, be
Also-
poor as shit, get money back home.
I think they also really make you think that you need to save all this money. It's like you can. It's like just
like
use your
they-
fucking money every once in a while. Just fucking
Yeah.
go have a vacation. It'll literally
cheap,
make you
too.
so much happier. Yeah, not everything is as expensive as it seems.
It's to keep you staying in the system to work for them. It's like,
Right.
oh, you need to stay into this, and then you need to keep piling up all this money because, like, oh, what if you want it?
Yeah.
It's just to keep you in that
To
cycle.
keep you in that 9
So,
to 5
yeah.
cycle.
Keep that 9
It's to benefit them. It's not to benefit you. They
That's
don't
why
care
I
about
watch-
what you do with your money and what money you make and how much you have. It's
Yeah.
what are you providing
Do
for
you,
them?
do you remember the beginning of Sugar when the guy's on the TV? Do you know Sugar by System of a Down? You probably know the song.
I know it, yeah,
In the
probably.
beginning of the music video, though, there's a news reporter talking. He starts off like doing regular news, and then he starts talking some bullshit news that really doesn't matter, and then he just kind of stops and he looks like really agitated. And I forget exactly what he said, but he's pretty much like, this is what like they're like feeding you like oh, you're not like worrying about the real stuff. He's like but the one part that like really hits me every time, he's like they got you running around in circles from 9 to 5, and from 5 to 9 he's like, you're mine. And starts talking about the system and shit and everything being all like controlled, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's to constantly suppress
Yeah,
you,
he's
and
like,
so you don't think about things further than what they're trying to put you into.
Yeah.
And that's why people are so fucking scared of expressing themselves.
Yeah, because they're afraid of stepping
Right.
out of line.
And that's exactly like tattoos. People are afraid. Make tattoos fucking legal for workplaces. I shouldn't be mattered about my appearance. I'm not talking about getting gauges or working in a meat factory. Like that, I get. Like you've got gauges out in here. That's unsafe, unsanitary. I
Yeah,
get it.
right.
But like shit like that, come on. Like this don't matter. It's
doesn't.
ink. If a fucking meat thing slices off a thing in my arm, it's gonna be fucking crazy because it's gonna be tattooed slab of meat. Like if anything, it's just like whoa, like fuck.
So
Like,
just like opens the package, it's like a fucking
The
cherry
fuck?
blossom on
Yeah.
it.
like that's
Yeah.
like that's the shit. Like that. It's just
bro.
like damn. Like that's the
That's
only.
a nice tattoo.
But that's the thing. Would you rather see just a thing of flesh meat, or just know that's not that is a human? Like you're
Yeah.
like, yo, is this a piece of meat? Like, and that's the thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. And that's an extreme fucking case. Like, I'm a fucking office worker. I have tattoos.
Yeah, it's like who you
Who gives a
interacting
flying
with that's
shit?
gonna fucking
if anything,
nobody should care
who gives
either
a
way.
fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
nobody
I
should.
understand, like, for traditional purposes, like, Chinese don't like it and stuff like that. And, like, international
Yeah, because that resembles
cultures.
the what was it? Like the Yakuza or some shit like that.
Yeah,
It
like the
resembles
only
like a lot
gangs
of
get
it.
tagged.
Yeah,
But
gang stuff.
Do
That's
I
what it
do I
is.
look like I'm a fucking Kazuma? I got a fucking narwhal in my arm. You've got fucking.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're gonna think I'm a Satan.
No, but like, look, okay, but look at the other half of your arm.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you know, and look at you.
Yeah. I just
All
got a
peaceful
rose.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Shut
like
the fuck
we're
up.
not
Like
offending.
I'm not
we're
a gang,
offensive.
but like I understand going to your country and be like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm going to brothel
Yeah.
houses and shit, and where like
Well,
so where they deny service, and I understand that. But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, who gives a flying shit?
Yeah.
Who gives a hoot?
Exactly.
Don't pollute.
That's what it's all about.
Don't fucking skadoot, you loot. Get the boot.
Oh shit.
You were going on the third verse.
Whoop this. Watch this. Look at that. I don't talk. Get clapped.
Yeah. I actually forgot what we ended on, but
I think we ended on you guys were talking about.
be the
Yeah,
institutionalization
being
of
institutionalized.
everything.
Make
Yeah.
that. Don't be institutionalized. Fucking get out there, fly your wings, express
Yeah,
yourself or something like
because
that.
we also were talking about.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
keeping in
would
touch
you
with
tell
your
me-
darkness.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this concludes this podcast on talking about our sexy bodies. So,
Schmexy bodies.
our
That's a sexy
schmexy
body
bodies.
right there.
Yeah,
That's
so
very schmexy body. Want to see my schmexy body? That is a
That's a
schmexy
beautiful baby right there.
Those are the types of nudes I like.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I like those types of nudes. Fucking plants.
Vegan, go vegan.
But yeah, that concludes our podcast about talking about our tattoos and shit like that. We do episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and like
Not
and
this
comment
Monday,
down below.
though.
Yeah, not next, but yeah. So that concludes this podcast. Peace out. Thank you guys.
Oh yeah.
Hiya.
I'm somebody going.
John, you gotta say it.
Oh, I don't want to do the whole.
You gotta do the hiya and bring it back to the first podcast.
First podcast.
Yeah, no, that's my first one. This is about to be my second hoya ever. Oh yeah.
You heard it right here.
You heard it right here on the
John's
Bath of
first,
Aquarius
second, and
podcast.
last. Oh yeah.
We'll make it. We'll make them do more.
Make him do what?
Yeah.
fucking tie me down.
We got the fucking do it. We got the government involved. We'll make it a decree.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Just John Burnup. That's how we
Like,
Our
say
CIA
You're
agent,
gonna
make him say
waterboard
"Honya"
me.
right now.
it.
You gonna waterboard me on this table?
Yeah, that's what we're really here for. But yeah, so bye guys. Namaste. Peace out.
Namaste.
Have a good day.
Salam alaikum.
Shalom.
Fucking creator. I don't know. Ended our.